Oh, howdy, howdy. Where's my partner? Hi, guys. Missy, congratulations on the booby prize. You got it. You got a brand new set. I hope you like them. Why is my phone wouldn't shut off? That was weird. Anyway. So, hi, Missy. Congratulations. Hi, Maureen D. Good to see you. Hi, Gutter. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Cheers. It's another Tuesday night here at the Y&G Pub. Bum, 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 bum.
I know, but it's a little more than just a Tuesday night because it's our
well,
internet.
It's the 21st of February, so.
Well, I know, but it's our internet son's birthday, so.
Oh, Black Sheepdog?
No, our internet son.
Oh, our internet son. Hal. No. I don't know who that is. Who's our internet son? Did you have one on me when I wasn't looking?
I don't know, but I think Bobby's going to be highly offended.
Well, he's got a rant ticker, so too bad. Happy birthday, Bobby.
Happy birthday, Bob.
Congratulations. You made it another trip around the sun. Good for you, son. Cheers, man. Happy birthday on this February 21st, 2023. Say that again?
Okay, so to start stuff off, first of all,
sure.
Well, to start it off, we're going to
don't we have to say hi to everybody first?
Some Bobby moments.
Don't we gotta say hi to everybody?
First, and then we'll show Bobby moment.
There you go. We got time for that. So we got Missy. Good to see you, Maureen D. Good to see you, Wasp Bitch. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better.
So Miss
Wasp. Say that again. Oh, you're glitching bad.
Missy won the boobs?
Yes, Missy won the booby prize. Brand new set. Chrome. They're nice. The Wasp Bitch says she wants a liposuction table and she might fight for the prize if we can help her out with that. Maybe we can work something out. Maureen wants to see my my booby inspector credentials. So I don't know if that's possible. Ann, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Lee's here. Lee Sugar Britches.
I think he only shows his credentials twice.
In person.
Just saying.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours. That's how it works.
We've played this game before.
We have. Lee Sugar Britches says, hey, Yank, my first thought when I see booby prizes isn't booby prizes, it's titty trophy. Sounds good to me. It all works. Hi, Hal. We will check our email. Thank you very much. Bobby Boccolino, what's going on, birthday boy? Hope you're doing well wherever you're at, son. Apparently, we're adopting you.
I have to grab something. So we have.
Let go of it.
We have somebody new in the house.
We do. Mouse.
Somebody new named Mouse.
Yes. Hi, Mishka. Good to see you. Yep, we'll get to Mouse. Sherry from Canada. Who else we got? Katie. Good to see you. Or Kate. Black Sheepdog. Tony G is in the house. Mouse 187. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Eyes pink, heart shaped. Eyes pink, heart shaped. Okay. I'm thinking that's a friend of Bobby's.
I think it is too.
Yeah. And I'm just boogieing down here. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else. There's the Mouse again. Sherry from Canada again. Katie again. Ashley's in the building. Hi, Ash. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Ash.
Rooster. Fill your hand full of lead, you son of a bitch. Actually, that was who corrected me on that?
Sure.
Was that
From Portland,
yeah,
Andy.
yep. But Rooster Cogburn is a John Wayne character in one of the John
Yes.
Wayne movies. And someone
Yes.
I think corrected me because I think the "fill your hands full of lead, you son of a bitch" was from a different one. Somebody left it in a comment, and I did say thank you or something like that, or hit the like button on it. So I might be wrong, but yes, Mick.
I'm
Hey,
sure it
Mick,
was
what's
Ruth.
going on? Good to see you. Missy.
Mouse sent me
My
videos.
American All-Stars Us. Huh?
Mouse
David
is
S.
one that sent me some videos.
Oh, okay. David S. is in the chat. Mick is in the chat. Boy, we got a lot of people in here tonight. Good deal. Okay, I'm down the bottom. Rooster's the last guy. Mick says YouTube quit on me and twice. I'm not surprised. You know, I've noticed that my Twitter has been a little messed up, and so has my YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Could be the start of something, but it's been acting up.
They didn't forget that you voted red. Just
yeah. There you go. So do you have
I'm just being funny, but who knows?
I know. What do we have what do we have on tap here for our birthday boy?
Okay, I do want to get them done because the longer I have these tabs open, the more it's going to slow up the internet. So let's see here.
Okay.
One's right here that Eli sent me first. Okay. So and then I need to present
arms.
Share screen.
Where the hell is Fly Crew?
Okay. I don't know. Share audio on this one. So let's see how well we do with it. And share. Yeah, I got it. Okay. We're going to do this one first.
Okay. I have to go full screen so I can see it. Okay. Look at the youngster.
It's good. A lot. They're both trying to play at the same time. Pisses me off. Okay.
Oh.
Let's see.
Hi, Steve W. Welcome.
I swear. There is some major blackmail.
Yes, and glitchy.
All right, get ready because this is funnier than shit. Just a minute. Okay, this is Bobby right here. Okay, he's gonna nut to butt. Get ready.
Oh God.
Did anybody fucking see that shit?
Oh God, dude.
If Marvin sees this, Bobby, he's gonna puke.
Oh, he's hip chick.
Literally.
Ooh. Oh my, he's chasing him now.
Yeah.
Just a Macarena, but X-rated.
Arrows right in on his fucking little round brown. And he's awful brave because he looks like a big bald bastard.
What are you trying to say about us bald bastards?
You could be mean, especially if somebody's trying to nut to butt you.
Oh yeah, that's a definite knockout. But
Where's Bobby? Why are you answering, Bobby? Where are you?
he's hiding, and I
What's
don't blame him
wrong?
because
Are you
we're
scared?
embarrassing our
Oh
internet.
God, that's okay.
You scared? You scared, man? Oh, he's in the shower. He's nut button
He's
in
in
the
the
shower.
shower.
Yes.
Why was he in the shower? Why is he in the shower, Amanda?
I don't know.
And how come Amanda knows he's in the
Walnut.
shower?
Walnut.
Walnut.
Amanda's
Walnut.
here. Hi, Amanda.
Amanda, are you trying to get him to wash off that nut to butt? Is that why he's in the shower?
Ooh.
You love how it just keeps replaying. Yeah, I think that's kind of funny too.
I was drunk. Famous last words. I was drunk, but I remember it.
Dude, you have a brand new
Tells me
phone.
you
Get
weren't
that
drunk.
fucking thing out of the shower, Bobby. Big dummy. Look what he said to me. He told me he was gonna. That's what Bobby said to me. He was being mean to me. Look, this is what started it. Look, is that not Bobby as a 7-year-old or what?
That is.
That's Bobby right there in a fucking
Yeah,
nutshell.
man.
Hold my beer, he says.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
Oh
funny.
my God, this is so funny. It cracks me up. I can see Bobby as a little boy. I shit you not. This is something Bobby posted.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
So, this is Bobby. I'll let him explain it when he gets on here. After he gets done washing
Washing his
it
dingle?
off. Washing it off.
So how is everybody
Rooster,
doing? I hope
you're
everybody's
brave.
doing well. I have not seen. I'm a little depressed, guys. I have not seen enough happy birthdays to Bobby in the comment section.
No, how come? Do we need to like pull up a birthday song? Okay, so there's some more.
Some people said it in the
videos.
very beginning. In the very beginning, they were wishing him happy birthday.
Okay, here's
But
some
I
more.
don't think everybody did.
Let's just find some more. Here's Bobby. Here's Bobby giving it all. He's giving it all. Look at him.
Oh God. That's some crazy shit, man.
I love that he hangs it all out. He's probably look, here he is. He's probably not even drunk in most of these.
No, this is just him on a fucking Wednesday.
No shit. This is just him on a Bobby.
What does GTSY stand for?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you. See, I'm not hip on all that stuff. I'm a
Here he
square.
is again.
Uh-oh. Ashley says she's about to take the vid test. She feels like a truck has hit her. That sucks. I hope it comes back negative.
Don't do that. If you don't have it before, you will after.
What are you saying? They put it on the tests?
I wouldn't fucking, yeah, there's no way you could get me to take that shit. Nothing like telling you. I mean, here's what I don't understand. If you
This is all opinion, government.
If you can't trust one part of it, how can you trust another part of it? Why do you think I haven't gone and done I'm not doing nothing medically until you can find me somebody I can trust. And trust me, I ain't run across nobody that will say, okay, I'll think for myself here. And all that shit I learned 20 years ago, I won't just throw out the door because the CDC came up with all new shit. No. And so they can't do that for me. So I don't want to be, no. But that's just me and my opinion.
That's
Not
right.
this
That's
ain't
just an
no
opinion.
medical information bullshit. So
That's right. I got you.
anyways, there's Bobby.
I wonder what song he's doing that to, because that doesn't seem to go with anything.
Well,
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
from
Too sexy for my shirt.
Right. Don't know what he got from Mr. Roboto.
There you go. That's a good one. Oh, shit.
He's, let's see. Is there more here? Oh, I think I got more. Give me, no, maybe that was it. Emily, is that what you, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So wait, I think I got more. I just got to find it.
Uh-oh. Wow, 22 people here. Nice. Pulling in big numbers tonight, Carter. Yeah. Nobody even had to get naked.
Back, he may look a bit like a wacky inflatable man outside a car, but he can dance normal. Not as fun. No blackmail acquired during those times. Right, Mando. We don't want to see him. I mean, unless he's a really good dancer. Okay, I guess we'll get off this. This is, look, there Bobby is again. Frog skin cells turned themselves into living machines. Yay.
Wow. All the frogs are going to turn gay. They're turning the frogs gay.
No, they get to choose what they want. Look, back when you could buy a house for you could build a house for $938.
Unbelievable, man. What year was that? I'll bet you that came from Sears and Roebuck.
1916.
I don't know if I want to go back to 1916. That's before penicillin.
This is 1923, though. That's a that's a 1916 house, the model. But in 1923, a catalog planned and renamed as the Woodland and comes in 2 variations. So these are two different ones. No, because that's a 2-story. Anyways, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, Rooster. That's pretty sad. That sucks. Getting sick. I think Mick has 2 new mumps. Malamutes. Making 2 new pups. Malamutes. I think so.
Mm-hmm. I had a friend that had one.
Oh, 1 Malamute and a shepherd.
I had a friend who had a Malamute. Her name was Keisha. She is
the most dedicated did too. Dog. They were kind of cool looking.
She's the most dedicated dog I ever seen in my life.
Very people.
I mean, I never seen any dogs that dedicated. She was a runaway on the streets at 16, and she took that dog with her, and that dog basically kept her from freezing to death in Idaho, or she'd have froze to death surely in Idaho. You didn't hear of people living on the streets in Idaho. When I didn't meet her until I moved down here to Oregon, but when I heard her story, I was just like, wow. And that dog basically, I mean, that dog was there for her and saved her ass.
Cool. Apparently Mouse has got to go to work, but wishes Bobby a happy birthday.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Or at least smiling
Glad you can make it. Please stop back
and
again.
sending in our bids. I did get to yours too, didn't I? I mean, everybody's. I thought I had another person's here. Let me see.
Missy says her parents bought the house she was raised in for $12,000. You know, I kind of wrestle with this whole thing sometimes about like the housing and what it cost back then and stuff. I mean, $12,000. Most people didn't make $12,000 in a year. You know what I mean? They probably made maybe half that.
Right.
You know, so, but to still think that's only At 12K, let's say you made 6,000 a year, that's only 2 years pay. So that's still a good ratio for how long before you could pay your house off. That's way better than we have today, because most people don't make $100,000 a year, and yet their houses cost $300,000 or more. So, the percentages are off there, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Let's see. Rooster, China was just mad we shot down one of their satellite balloons. They're all balloons. It's obvious now. Oh, you mean all the things flying around? Maybe they are. I mean, yeah. See, and I don't know if anybody caught it, but I was pretty close when I said I don't think our government, NORAD and things like that, saw that fucking balloon until someone looked up, because they keep coming out and saying they had to fine tune their radar after the spy satellite or the spy balloon was shot down. And once they recalibrated all their radar, that's when we got the 3 days in a row of shooting down fucking Party City balloons. So I don't think we were even seeing balloons or other things that are small flying around. I think our stuff was set to see ICBMs and jets and rockets and stuff like that. I don't think we were set to see the small stuff, and that's why China did it. They figured it out. Like, the amount that we are just in this country lacking is beyond me. I don't know. It's bad. We're going to get our asses kicked here pretty soon, unless people start to do something about it. And, we'll get into that in a little while. Gutter has some other things that she's taking notes on, or has for notes for subjects that we could possibly touch on.
Yes. What was I going to say?
I don't know.
So, Crew, I see made a comment on this week's upcoming live an hour ago, and he said, going off the rails on Crazy Train. Geez, it's Tuesday already. Let me catch up on last week's first. Fly Crew, where are you?
Yeah, we miss. It's never the same without Fly Crew. He's been studying like a good.
Watching last week.
I don't think
instead of live this week.
I think so.
You Gomer.
Because he wasn't in last week's. He wasn't here. He was busy studying, I believe.
Fly Crew, you kind of can't keep being like tardy and absent this much. I mean, it's one thing if it happens once or twice, or but this is like becoming repetitive. Like, I get in trouble if I'm like late. But you're like not even here, and we've been going for 27 minutes.
He's got a good excuse, man. He's studying. I tell you what he was studying for, but that's up to him to talk about. He's been busy working, studying, having a lot of personal things that are just not going right. So, but hopefully he's coming out of it, and he'll make it back to a regular thing again. So I hear you. I hear you, Fly Crew. I understand, regardless of what Gutter says.
I don't understand. So
what? Hey, you can whisper. It's just me and you. What?
I'm talking to him, and I'm telling him he better hurry the fuck up.
Oh. What?
He didn't abandon us, Tony. He's just busy.
Just busy. Yep. Boy, everybody is talking about dogs.
He's going to be mad when we start our conversations and he doesn't get to be part of them. And then he's going to want to go back over them when he finally gets here 10 minutes before we say, okay, it's time to go.
I know, right?
He does
likes
that
to do that last minute shit. And we're not staying up till midnight again this Tuesday.
No, we're not.
No. I had a hard time staying awake.
So we got Bobby, it's your birthday. So, anyways, and then did you know that Biden has had 301 days of vacation since he went into office? He's been on vacation 40% of his fucking time.
It's a tough job, man. Dead baby calls and all. It's tough. That's a tough job. He needs his rest. He needs a sippy cup, and he needs some ice cream and his bathrobe and slippers, and have them put on. And that, you know, he needs his rest. Oh Christ!
Look at what Tony said.
He abandoned us like prom night dumpster baby. Oh God! What a horrible thing, huh? I heard one of them stories where it was in the toilet. That's gross and sad. Oh, did you see that they have boxes? I think it's in Colorado. Boxes to leave your baby in if you want to leave it. It's just it looks like a big mailbox.
Probably not even insulated. Look,
Yeah,
who's
no,
in
it
the
didn't look it to
bottom.
me.
Look who's in the bottom.
I see him. All right, you gonna add him?
Happy birthday to you.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bobby. Happy birthday to you.
Where's Amanda?
Salute, my friend.
Cheese in his face doing the happy. I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Very nice.
What's up,
Are we
party
getting
people?
birthday
Go
fun?
ahead down, girl. What do you think you're doing?
I don't
Hey,
know.
shoot them things
I don't
down
know that
behind
she can
Bobby.
hear you
They're
right now.
those things
Should
behind
have been
Bobby are
over
a threat to
there with
national
the
security.
wheels
Shoot them
running
down. I
all
have
over it.
$400,000 missiles.
You can't hear
Nice.
them.
No.
No, you should grab my phone over there and just turn on the Bluetooth and you could hear them. I don't want the echo is going to be nuts. What's going on, people? Birthday.
Celebrating you, son. Looking good.
I heard. Dad, you
Rooster
came
said,
back.
"Happy birthday, Bobby.
did.
No homo."
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Oh man, that
Yeah, man.
that hip thrust was total homo. I was drunk.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to take, I can dance like a normal person, but I get drunk and I am a goofball. And then I turn around and then people send me these videos of myself. And I never saw that one before it was posted on the Facebook. So I wasn't sure what else was going to come in. And I said,
He gets
fuck it,
drunk
bring
and
them
then
all.
buttholes fly.
Buttholes fly. They call me Thrustmaster 2000.
Too careful,
Watch
man.
out.
He'll get you.
If you're over 6 foot, 250 pounds,
That's right.
I'm going to thrust
If
that
you're-
right across
if your
the room.
if your legs are above such and such inches, well, you could get a
Nice.
hole in one.
Nice.
Yeah.
So did you have a
You got
special
it?
meal tonight, Bob?
Problem.
Or are we cutting into it?
No, I grabbed some buffalo wings on the way home. I worked all day. I was in South Jersey this morning. So what I did was I didn't realize until I think it was like a day or two ago, whenever I hit you up on Facebook, that this live landed on my birthday. I think it was actually last night that I realized it. So what we did was we went in and we pounced on this job and took off out of Jersey and got home just in time.
Wow.
I was like,
I
this
feel
is pretty
special.
cool that it lined up. So do I. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for the birthday wishes and stuff and the videos and international embarrassment. But I got humility. I don't give a shit. I got no shame. Fuck it. Yeah, dance. I'm a
there
good
you go,
time. We should
man.
go out drinking.
Absolutely.
Except for Yank. You might want to watch them hips, baby.
You grab me by my love handles, man. I'm fish hooking you.
Oh boy.
God damn.
Yeah, and they were all different random songs. So what's going on,
Were
party peeps?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
some of them.
Everybody
The
just-
one was Russian. Better Run by Apache was the one that you were asking what song it was.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was doing the run and dance.
Nice.
The
Nice.
Fly
I
Crew,
used to
Fly
go-
Crew finally comes in and he cites Nickelback.
is-
I'm sorry, Yank.
but-
You
but
could leave
he
again.
is
You
still
what?
listening to Nickelback, which means he's not listening to the actual live. Go
Oh,
forward.
right.
As you were,
Yeah.
son.
I put the Nickelback on because Gutter likes that song. I don't mind it either. What is the big deal?
Not much of a Nickelback person, but I like that one.
Yeah, me too. It's very nostalgic for me, especially when you get to be our age. You're like, look at that photograph, and it's all cracked and broken, and you're like, shit, you know. You wish you could go back in time. There's less
songs.
days ahead than there are behind, so you tend to reminisce, you know. But what is the big deal with Nickelback anyway? Why do they get such a bad rap? I'm just curious.
Honestly, I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but hear me out. There's a
Mhm.
lot of similarities between them and Slipknot. I'm pretty sure it's Slipknot. They all got like, I gotta find it. I gotta find the meme with all the comparisons, but I think Slipknot is secretly Nickelback when they're on their periods.
Wow, that's an interesting observation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
I have to find this meme, and it says, just hear me out, and goes through all the band member names and all of their links to the same shit. Someone's got to find it and throw it in the Discord. Oh, I don't have Discord up right now.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'll find it, and I'll post it in the Discord.
We played a song
Oh my God.
that Wasp actually likes. She likes Nickelback.
Oh, yeah?
Holy shit. Yeah.
Wow.
I would never have expected that. I know, right? Completely mind blown.
I would not have expected that to have been the song, Wasp. I'm impressed.
Never.
Yay! I'm so glad you like that song. It's like not a shit.
Exactly.
I guess,
Or
honestly, I'm
too
kind
old
of
to
with
be
Ashley.
bouncing my head.
I'm with Ashley. The thing about Nickelback is like it's all like slow and emotional and kind of like whiny. I like upbeat and thrashing or fun. I mean, I listen to all kinds of music, but Nickelback's just one of those when they first came out. All right, I fucked with it, and then after a while, it was like I don't feel like cutting myself today, so I didn't want to listen to it.
Yeah,
My
man.
thighs
I got
needed
that
a
way with
break.
Creed. I got that way with Creed, man. They were good on the first couple songs when they came out, but then they just flooded everything, and it was like, fuck that. So every band place I went to. What are you cracking up about?
Did you just see where Amanda came from?
No. God damn it, no. Where
Great
did she come from?
tension. Fuck Yank.
Easy down here.
Oh, nice. I didn't hear the zipper though.
I'm live. What are you doing?
Nice. I'm not doing as well as you, apparently.
Guys,
damn.
Yank's gonna have to go if you do that too much.
My
I am.
And then
candles
I'll
are
get a phone
falling
call from
off.
his wife saying, "You fucking bitch, do this shit. It's on the goddamn live and leave me alone."
Oh, that was great.
Nice. Nice,
That
Amanda.
make me a
Good for
sandwich.
you. Oh, god damn.
No,
Let me go
wipe your
full
mouth,
screen
girl.
here. This could be way more interesting.
I'll take turkey, lettuce, American cheese with a little bit of mayo, please.
Okay. So
You want a sandwich?
everybody,
She's doing that and you want a sandwich? Come on, man.
he is just joking. This is all for fun.
No,
just so
I'm
everybody,
fucking
like,
turkey, lettuce, American cheese, a little bit of mayo. The Kaiser rolls are on top of the fridge. I see you in
And
a
then
few minutes.
and then she can come back, finish what she was doing. You could put the plate on the top of her head.
That's what's the beauty of we did date. The beauty of dating a short girl was I could rest my beer on her head and she could follow me around at parties. That's probably why I'm single now.
Oh, shit.
Is that coming out of the screen?
No.
Ashley says I can
Is
hear
that- I
guy
don't know,
yelling in
it's
Bobby's house.
I know. That's because I yelled earlier. I laughed. Oh,
Yeah, Tony said, make me a sandwich. Thanks, Fly. Don't have a fucking site. Well, I can't say that. I'm going to offend a lot of people if I tell you to keep Nickelback out of here.
What's some other
All
good
right.
tunes,
Well-
man? Because I'll be honest, we got one of our viewers here, one of the people in the chat. I don't know if they want to make themselves known that they're doing it, but they're in a band and they sent some music over for us and some good songs. To maybe help with an intro. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, but you're not Hal, so you can't say that.
Well, I've picked up on it. It's pretty fucking obvious to anybody who
I
pays
know.
attention to the comments.
I understand.
So, I'm interested. A lot of my friends are in bands. I want to hear it, Hal. I'm gonna type my.
Well, he's got a bunch.
email in
He's
the
got a bunch.
comments.
And the thing is, it's hard for us to, as far as Gutter and I, to pull together a song that we think represents the show or Yank and Gutter Pub or whatever you want to call it. It's almost as though whoever is going to play the music or offer the music needs to put it from their eyes, what they see is going on here. Because to be honest, I don't know what this is. And I mean, look at Bobby. Who knows what song goes with this picture?
I'm super serial right now. What the fuck are you talking about? I even got a bow tie. I mean, I'm dressed proper.
You look like
You wouldn't go to.
you look like
You
Clinton,
would-
there, George Clinton.
You wouldn't go to court like this? I'd totally go to court like
and
this.
he just scored on a stream. I don't know. I mean, how much?
You all got bail money, right?
What else?
Because I'm gonna
you
need
want,
it.
Yank?
True.
Honestly, I think you should switch them up. You could always switch them up depending
do
on
too.
the on the
But
feeling, the vibes of the week. You know.
Yeah. But we should. Well, that leaves everybody having to do a lot of work all the time, right? Unless you have a good rotation, that's going to take a little while to create.
Well, there's a lot of
But we sh-
royalty-free music. Like for
Yes.
what you guys was starting today, I would have opened with fucking circus music.
Dum 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 dum. Yeah.
Yeah, something about that little swing jazz, something. I'm a Barbie girl. No, I'm not a Barbie girl. Not at all. She got
I'm
big
a
ass
Barbie girl
mansion
in a Barbie world. It's fantastic.
Why has Barbie never gotten pregnant? This is an oldie. This is
I tell you,
dad
but
joke.
I don't know. Go ahead, because Ken doesn't have any balls.
No, because he
don't
comes
know.
in a different box.
Ah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Wasp asked, do they have a song for the shit show? No. David asked, motionless and white.
No, but that one that he did regarding bitch, it kind of fit me really well.
I'm a bitch.
what?
I'm a blah, blah, blah. I'm a bitch by Natalie Merchant.
I don't know. For once, I actually heard the words, like really heard the words, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And says YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Oh,
When
boy.
I was when I was
my candles. are
I'm gonna say
I'm a candle
16, I had to stay at the YMCA because in that building they had rooms you could rent, and I think it was like $75 a week or something like that to stay there. You couldn't have anything electric because their electricity in the building was so old that it would start a fire and shit. I lived on like the fucking 6th floor. It was murderously hot in this little room, and there was just the worst kind of fucking people that lived in that place. I mean, you know, when you're 16 and it's the 80s, and you know the slurs abound, and everybody was afraid of people that is, you know, carry the slurs nowadays. Yeah, it was definitely uncomfortable to go into the shower over there or anything else. It was very weird. But yeah, the YMCA.
Hey, you're a crazy bitch, but you fuck so good, I'm on top of it.
Ooh.
a bitch song that I think would be pretty good for gutter. Yeah, it's about being a bitch and fucking. I don't know. It's gutter girl. It's right
So
up your
Hal
alley.
says
Unless you don't go that
if
way.
he had known
Come on.
this, he would have done Brain Damage by Pink Floyd. Brain Damage by Pink Floyd. I don't know that song, and I thought I knew a lot of Pink Floyd songs.
I don't have brain damage. None of us have brain damage. You know, we're actually the critical thinkers around here. Isn't it sad that we're the ones that are going to this fucking country?
Dude, with everything that's going on in this country right now, I am just, I don't know about you, man, but I see the writing on the wall, and it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, buy storable foods. Oh, yeah.
No, well, I don't know if that's going to matter, man. I mean, Russia just tonight or today took themselves out of the last treaty we have with them regarding nuclear missiles. I believe in the first time in 70 years or 60 years, they have started loading nuclear weapons onto their ships. This is bad. And we have the audacity to try to tell. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, under Reagan, we had like 600 fucking warships, and now we're down to under 300.
Yeah.
That was a quick stat as you go. And yeah, and now they're putting nukes on theirs, and we don't even have the ships we used to.
That's right. And, we're sending so much money overseas into all these places when nothing's being helped here in this country. Everything's falling apart. I mean, I'm not one for like, oh, let's keep blasting $700 billion a year into the military, but at the same time, let's not give away all our military either, and that's what we're doing.
We should be spending why not spend all that money on the military? You realize peace through strength means we have to. The peace through strength means we have to be strong. If we went into war with Russia as beaten down as they am, or China, or we're going to lose. We're going to fucking lose. We're gutted.
Well,
we have no.
Here's the thing.
We will win any wars right now. We need to be pumping out missiles, ships, ammunition. And then we could sit back and be like, don't fuck with us, or we will fuck you up. They're looking at us right now after what we did in Afghanistan and the little drips and drabs we're doing in Ukraine. I guarantee you, we walk away from Ukraine and in the condition we are, Taiwan gets invaded, Israel gets invaded. We're not strong right now. It is.
But here's the thing. You can only get into a pissing contest with other people who have big pisses just like you. And we're talking nuclear armed states. So when you go, well, we'll just spend more money on our military. It's like, yeah, but we already have. Everybody's already got the big boomstick, and that's where it's all going to go. If we fight this war, everybody's going to throw nukes. So, is that good?
Well, the thing is to avoid war. Do you know how World War III happens? When they realize that the U.S. is defeatable. Because then they're going to feel empowered to do whatever the fuck they want. And these fucking countries around the world will start invading the other countries that they want to. And when the U.S. finally steps up and says something, we'll get fucking slammed. Pearl Harbor happened. Do you not remember World War I, World War II? I
also know how they started, and they started a hell of a lot like this shit in Ukraine.
Yes, but when they started, we were the superpower that nobody wanted coming to the brawl. Because when America walked into that bar fight, America shut the fucking bar down.
No. We weren't a superpower in World War I, and we weren't a superpower in World War II. What we were was an economic engine that could create a whole bunch of mass tanks and weapons and things like that. Manufacturing power. That's what they meant when they awoke in a sleeping giant. That's, whoever that commander in Japan meant.
The people were armed. We had technology that they didn't have. We had the atomic bomb that we fucking dropped. Problem is, our politicians been selling our technology out to all these other nations. So now, you're at a fight that's kind of even. The difference is China has way more ships than us, and Russia's going to be putting out way more nukes than us. We're allowing our rivals to outgun us, and then we're going to say anything about anything. Wait until they invade. They're going to invade and be like, well, your government stripped the people of the guns, so there's not a barrel behind every blade of grass anymore. Your military's fucked, so the government can't fucking help you. America's up for grabs. We should be ramping that fucking shit up.
This is why I'm saying keep our fucking weapons and our troops here. Keep them here. Make us a prickly, defensive porcupine that's like, okay, if you want to try to invade, it's going to take nukes, and we're going to nuke you back. And then no one does anything, because that's the ultimate deterrent, right?
We
mutually
be
assured
first strike.
destruction.
I would sit Putin and Zelensky down, and I would say, Zelensky, you're giving him back the access to the fucking ports that you had a contract for. And I would tell Putin, if you don't fucking pull out of Ukraine right now, I'll fucking bomb Moscow. I don't give two shits. And China, if you want to start any shit, I'll sanction the shit out of you. Don't start this shit. But the problem is you would have to have strength to do that. That's how Trump kept the peace.
Well,
and they all watched what we did in Afghanistan. That was the first sign of weakness.
What's the whole? What do you think the holdup is in as far as Ukraine and Russia making a peace deal? What do you think the hanging point is? I know what it is.
Money laundering, and in the industrial military complex where they're all getting fucking paid through contracts. It's that simple.
No
money. Fucking money. It's that simple. What do you think?
No, it's NATO. It's NATO's encroachment upon Russian borders. That's what it is. And one of the things
that was the catalyst.
Zelensky, wait a minute. One of the things that Zelensky refuses to move on, because he's got the backing now, is that Russia would stop its shit if Zelensky said, we're not going to, Ukraine will not join or try to join NATO.
That's already been said.
No,
it's already been said.
Who? By who?
Yes, it has.
By
both
who?
sides. America. No, they said we're not entertaining Ukraine joining NATO. It's been said while this war was going on.
But
it wasn't said before it.
Did you see Kirby, the Pentagon guy, get grilled by the reporter saying, okay, so why then is Ukraine getting backed like it's part of NATO? And NATO has moved eastward over time. They have increased their number of countries that have gone right up to the border of Russia. And Russia said, that's a fucking red line for us. Don't do that. And as a matter of fact, we promised, and by that I say we, the United Nations promised, not 1 inch would NATO move east. And we fund NATO. So by proxy, that's us. We decided to start letting other countries in, and we were flirting around. And yes, you were right. Money laundering, things like that were going through Ukraine. So it's in NATO's best interest or our best interest to keep that country under our side, because we can keep fucking around with money over there. But in the meantime, we're treating that country like they're fucking NATO. That's none of our goddamn business. And we need to get the fuck out of there, or at least stop funding them. I don't want to fund their fucking dollars for their pockets with your money. That's bullshit. Biden was over there. We just gave him another $500 million. You know what I mean? And promised them we're going to be in till the long haul, till the fucking end of time. And we're going to make sure that they have pensions and their money's paid for and they have a couple of bucks in their pocket. Fuck them. You want this war to end, it's got to end. You got to make it uncomfortable for somebody, and somebody's going to lose. If we go to war with Russia, Russia right now is taking arms from Iran and from China. They're cozying up to China. 30% increase in the amount of goods coming from China going into Russia. They are now combining their economies. So China has a vested interest now in saying Russia needs to survive, because the U.S., if they take Russia, we're going to lose the business and this and that. So they can't allow that. So we're going to get sucked into a two-sided war.
When did Russia start cozying up to China? You've been around longer than I have.
Just recently.
No.
When?
Under Nixon.
Well,
Under
Nixon
Nixon.
went to China, and there was
Russia
there
came.
was
Russia reached out to
Yeah.
Nixon and said, "Listen,
Yeah.
China is a threat to the world." And basically, America told Russia to go fuck themselves, and Russia said, "Well, we might as well cozy up to China." All they are is a gas station for the world. That's all they are.
Russia.
Gas station that has nukes. Yep, a gas station
Yeah.
with nukes. That's
Yeah.
all they were.
Yeah.
Okay. They had nothing else. China, all of China's advancements have been through stealing technology and our technology being sold to them through our fucking government and sellouts. So I don't want to hear any of that shit. We were the fucking superpower. Our government fucked us, and they're all getting paid. Look what happened from
Yes.
Trump to Biden, and Biden got money from fucking Russia. Biden got money from fucking China. They are literally selling out this country. We're done. We're done for. Like we're owned. That's it. And now we're gonna scramble jet fighters after every fucking balloon and shoot $250,000 fucking missiles or $400,000 missiles. What if they release 100 balloons, 200 balloons? Think about the money that would cost. We need balloon defense systems now because China does whatever the fuck it wants. Russia does whatever the fuck it wants. No, we need to gear up our arms and tell them, you fuck around, you're going to find out. Quit fucking around.
Everybody
stay
already
between
knows
your
that.
lines. And
Well,
that's it.
everybody knows that, though, brother, because everybody's got nukes. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction is still
I don't
in play.
just blame
Everyone's
Jews,
aware of that.
Rooster. That's a blanket statement. You know how many fucking Jews came to America to be free? Okay? Not all Jews. That's a blanket statement, and that's fucking ignorant. That's like saying all black people are criminals. No, I don't play that game. All white people are racist. I don't play the Jews game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't agree with everything the Israeli government does, but you can't blame the Jews for everything. Sorry, Rooster. That's ignorant.
Ooh.
I like the Rooster. We agree on a lot of points, but blanket statements and generalities like that, just you don't get into the dirty deeds and the nitty gritties. We're into the nitty gritties. We're talking about some real fucking shit here.
Yeah, we're talking about like get your ass ready because it's fucking happening. You know what I mean? There are things moving in a direction that no one is going to like very much. No one.
Nope.
No one's going to like very much.
And think about what they're doing to us. Everything's going electric, right? Everything's going electric. Our power grid can't handle the demand. It's vulnerable to attack. And they're sending balloons over. 1 EMP. And you American cocksucking bubble-living motherfuckers who want to sit here like, that could never happen. That could never happen. You've been spoiled. Not talking about us. The people here, we're the people here. We kind of see the writing on the wall. The rest of this nation is going to bug the fuck out when the power's down. No internet, no nothing. What do? I got nothing. And then the looting starts. And then the shooting starts. And then they realize, I voted to take everybody's guns away. I don't have guns. I'm afraid of guns. I really wish I had one now. And you could see that after hurricanes. Look at Katrina. Yes. It takes a hurricane for people to lose their fucking minds.
Yeah.
I wish I had one.
Forget about it's
me too.
It's going to be messy, man. People do not understand. I watched an interesting podcast today. Patrick Bet David again. You might want to check him out. Valuetainment and PPD podcast. He had on. I can't remember her name, but she's a defector from North Korea, and 8 years ago she was managed to escape, and her story is pretty amazing. But she was telling people on this broadcast what it's like to be in North Korea and under a dictatorship that's completely totalitarian. You can't dance, you can't show joy, you can't show love. There is, ready for this, there is no word I in that country. It's all we. They have a thing about ratting out each other. And if somebody says, you know, back in the 1940s, Bobby, your uncle said something against the government there, you disappear and you go to a fucking camp and you're not allowed to ask
Yeah.
Why am I in this camp? If you ask why you're in this camp, you're instantly executed. And if you don't ask why, you're not going to be in that camp very long because they work you to death. You will go be cleaning out the radioactive material from their test explosions and stuff. That they just kill you. This is what it's like.
No, the
to
government
be in these
doesn't care about
countries.
people.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
America.
America
People in
now.
America
Look at Ohio.
do not understand. Well,
Look at Ohio.
Okay.
On President's Day, FEMA walk in. We got Biden over in Ukraine promising money until the end of time, and the people in Ohio is suffering. Then Trump says, "I'm gonna go to Ohio and go see what the fuck's going on and how I can help." And then FEMA's like, "Oh no, we're gonna go too." It takes leadership. Now I'm gonna call out Rooster because he goes, "Not all, but they do run our banks, homie. You're the ignorant one, in my opinion." Well, Rooster, I'm gonna call you a fucking racist dumbass who's gonna sit here and say because of your religion, you rule the world and this and that. You know what? You make general statements, Rooster. I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
He didn't
You want to
say
stay
your
in your
religion.
little fucking bubble? You want to sit there and say that all Jews are the fucking problem? You know what? I think you're kind of a fucking bigot, and I don't give a shit about your fucking opinion. People like you are why people on our side can't get together because you say some dumbass hillbilly shit. Have fun with your 3 teeth fucking your goddamn cousin, because that's some dumbass shit. If I ever heard somebody say all black people are fucking criminals, I'd call them a racist. You're sitting here gonna say that, oh, they're Jews, they run the banks. You know how many fucking Chinese run banks? You know how many fucking Middle Easterns run banks? You know how many fucking Americans run banks?
How many?
I don't know. How many
All
Jews
right,
banks?
What are you saying? A lot of them. I will say
saying
a lot of them. I will say there are certain habits.
To call me.
There are certain things that are stereotypes that are grains of truth.
Tribal to some of them.
Yeah.
To some of them. Not all of them. Not all of them. You're gonna
How about
call me
Hollywood?
ignorant because I said not all Jews are bad.
How about Hollywood?
How
about media?
I'm the ignorant one because I'm not going to attack Jews because of their fucking religion.
I'm not attacking them. I'm just making an observation. I'm just making an observation. How many big tech?
I'm not talking about you.
I know.
I'm
I know.
Rooster
But Rooster's talking in the chat. If he wants to come on the show, he can argue his point. I'd much rather appreciate
I would love to see
than you just screaming at some guy in a chat. So I'm taking the side and just playing devil's advocate.
The amount of money that's been printed in the last few years, not our money at all. Were the Jews printing it? Our money. Comparing
who owns
1950s American, you make some good points. Who does own the Fed? Who does own the Fed? Who allows the Fed to run?
Who started central banks? What was the name?
Woodrow
Rothschild?
Wilson.
No, Rothschild.
Woodrow Wilson. You can't blame them for everything.
They also
Rothschild.
didn't make
a patent on. There's other names of families that you've never heard of.
Yes, absolutely. Rockefeller was one of them.
They'll let the Rothschild
the Jekyll Island book. Sure. But I mean, there are points to be made.
Scary racist. Where'd you find this guy? Come on the show, Rooster. I'd like to have a convo with you.
Yeah, Rooster.
You just want to blame the Jews for everything.
But here's the thing.
You're
and Bobby, this goes for you too.
Blame Zionists.
Hey,
keep it calm.
Hey, that's all.
It's my
birthday.
Let's just be calm.
If he does come on, I'd like at least a conversation about it because it is interesting. But I don't want to just sit here and bash Jews or deflect on Jews.
Yeah, he's a Jew basher. Yeah, I'm a
Maybe
Zionist.
He is. I don't know.
This and that. You're Jewish. You know, Christians derived from Judaism, right?
Yeah, I know. Well, man, I'm sure he does too, or I'm guessing he does.
Yeah.
Jesus was a Jew, but also Jews were responsible for his death. So that's kind of weird, right? Why did Jews get why is it true? Is it true? Now we've all heard this trope, right? Is it true that Jews have been thrown out of like 140 countries? Is that true? If it's true, then you have to ask, why is that a thing? Why does that happen?
Some of the best people I've ever done business with were Jewish people. They were the most
humble, my grandfather was a Jew. I loved him to death. He was the most wonderful man in the world. He was a wonderful guy. I get it. There's a lot of great ones. I got no problem with Jews to speak of, but I'm just saying, I think it's kind of weird. You know, there's a lot of talk going around going, Who blew up Nord Stream pipeline? Who blew up Nord Stream pipeline? It was the U.S. It was, Russia.
The
They did it.
US.
You know who I think it was? That
Hey.
little country in the Middle East. That's our buddy.
Hey, you know what I did
That's who I
today?
think. What?
Ukraine.
I left my grocery cart right behind my car,
You're awful.
and I drove out of that motherfucking parking lot.
Here we go. Here we go.
Grocery cart
What
right
a-
behind
Make
my
the
car.
memes.
Crap person.
To the fucking memes.
You know why?
No,
They
you
put
want to
all that
just blame the
fucking
Jews for
soil
hold on.
right where I
Here's my
normally
point.
fucking
Yeah.
park.
Yeah, we're gonna start this fucking shopping cart fight all over again. No, this is what I'm gonna say. You can't blame the world's problem on the Jews and
Correct.
then call
Blame it
me
on
ignorant.
Freddie.
You know what I blame the world's problem on? Here's very
Blame it on
simple.
Fred
Big
Myers.
fucking government. Big fucking government. I don't give a fuck what
too.
your religion is. Look at Iran. Did the
I
Jews
agree.
ruin Iran? Did the Jews ruin Iran? Do you know what Iran was like in the 1950s? Girls in bikinis, beautiful women, prosperous. Did the Jews ruin Venezuela? No. Big fucking government did. I don't give a shit about goddamn religion. That's an ignorant
gotcha.
fucking statement to bring it down to just, oh, they're Jews, the Jews. No. Big government, bad policies, weak people who weren't armed to defend themselves against tyranny.
What makes
That's
what
what
makes-
ruined it.
What do you think makes? I'm curious, Bob. What do you think is the thing that turns politicians?
Money and power, protection.
Money.
Yeah.
I say money is the root that turns them. They get in with the good ideals and they're going to make a difference in this and that, but then money comes into play. Who controls the money?
Depends
I
on
don't
what
know.
you consider currency. Favors sometimes are worth
Sure.
more than money. That's why
Sure.
there's the expression
Absolutely.
worth its weight in gold. Worth
Mhm.
its weight in gold. If I owe you a favor, that might be worth your weight in gold. It has nothing to do with money. Food,
Mhm.
bullets, water, and food
Sure.
and shelter. Some people don't accept money for those things and they give it out to you. There's no money involved. Money makes things happen, rules the world, but that depends on what you're trying to do.
Right.
I think
Well, there's a great quote.
power
There's
corrupts.
a great quote by Amschel Rothschild, who started the central banks, and he
I
said,
don't care
"I
who
care
runs
not."
the nation if I run the economics and the money.
There you go. I
Yes,
care
I
not
know
who
where you're
makes its
going with-
rules
I
as
know
long
where
as
you're
I
I know where you're going
make
with
its
this.
money. Yes. Yeah.
And you think that
SE.
fucking religion has anything to do with it?
I have no idea.
Look at the Middle
S-
East. They're Muslim, and it's the same concept. I'm telling you, if the Muslims did it first, it'd be the same concept. The only difference is Judaism is the oldest religion before Christianity, before Islam. So they've been playing this game a lot longer. It's easier to give them that blanket statement label. But in every other country where there's different religions, the same exact thing happens. You can't just blame the Jews for the world.
Oh, I agree.
You
I
can't.
wholesomely agree. Strategic Eyes
That's ignorant.
says the Illuminati
No,
did
Rooster,
it,
You don't have to go.
and I think
Oh,
no,
Rooster
dude.
doesn't have the balls to come on and back up his statement after calling me ignorant. Come on, Rooster, let's have a
No,
let's
he
have
said
a
you
debate.
called him
I'll
ignorant
digress.
first, Bobby.
Oh, I
Strategic,
said it
you-
was stupid to blame the Jews,
No,
and then
you
you
If
called
I
called
him
me
can't get a
ignorant
word
for
in, I'm
not
going to stop
blaming the
muting people.
Jews.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
just started
Go.
talking.
I
and you didn't
digress.
mute
I know
me.
you did. I know you did, Gar.
I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
mute myself.
Strategic said the Illuminati did it, and that's very much true. I don't know if you're joking or not, SE, but once you start doing a little looking into the Illuminati, and it's not like you can finger point to all of them and say that's one, but you can pretty much get an idea of the kind of people that fall under the Illuminati umbrella, and they do exist. You're looking at things like the Illuminati when you look at the World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab saying, you will eat the bugs and you will like it. You will own nothing and you will like it. We will make a one world government. That's the Illuminati. All the people there are Illuminati. So it's a thing. It's real. And Bobby, I didn't mean that I was gonna mute you. You can jump in anytime you want. It's all fine. Rooster, if you want to come on. We'd love to have
He
you.
already left.
Oh, he did?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Little what just wants to throw shit in the comments and talk shit, and then because he can't back up his points. I'd love to just be able to blame one set of people too and be like, well, if we just got rid of the fucking Jews, the world would be fine.
If we got rid of
Sounds-
them damn
sounds a
Italians
little
and their
like
fucking
19
Got rid
pasta,
of fucking politicians, our life
Let me-
would be so much fucking easier.
Let me fucking
Does that
tell
include
you
Trump?
something. My last name
not a
is
politician,
Bobby
he's a
fucking
businessman.
Bacalino. My name is Bobby fucking Bacalino. Let me tell you something about Italians, okay? I could speak on behalf. I'm a fucking paisan. Italians would sell their house to their worst enemy just to fuck their neighbors. All right? All right?
I know.
I-
it's crazy.
Italians. Then they grab their nuts and go, all right? Fucking
All right.
wops. They give a bad name to us Mediterraneans.
Sugar Britches says, I work for a Jewish law firm who is very into money. Not sure if it's because they're a Jew or because it's an attorney. It's both. It is both. And there's a lot of both in those two fields as well. It's fucking weird,
You
right?
heard the shit that I grew up
I don't know.
around and the stuff that was said. It didn't make me racist or none of that. And let
No,
me tell you,
of course not.
when your aunt looks at you and says, hey, straighten up and act like a white man. You straighten up and act like a white man because you know what? You knew you were getting belted side the head if you didn't. So that's what that meant. It didn't mean anything else except here's your warning and you get one.
Yep.
I'm not a Jew for the record. Black sheep.
Well, what would you Jew me
You know what
out
I
of?
think? I think what this is how I look at it. People's motives are solely based on their own modus operandi. Just because you believe, okay, I'll put it to you this way: not all Muslims are terrorists, but all terrorists are Muslims. That's not true either. Doesn't matter what the fuck you believe in with religion. It's about how you carry yourself, and to just attach a label, Jews equal this. Judaism is the
agree.
oldest religion. They've been around the longest. So the fact that they got a stronghold on the money doesn't mean that because you're Jewish means you're all about the money. You know how many Italians I know that are all about money? Look at the Arab. Look at the petrol
course.
state. Look at fucking Dubai. That's all fucking oil money. Them motherfuckers living like kings, better than us, better than people in America, while the rest of the people are and they're not Jews. In fact, they hate the fucking Jews. It has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with greed. The way you carry yourself. See, I've been poor, so I'm very generous. I give a lot of money out. Some people that are born into wealth, money is everything. They're sharks. They don't give a shit. And it's more on a personal level. If you just do a blanket statement like that, you're not going to solve the world's problems because you're chasing the wrong rabbit down the wrong hole.
Right.
And the bigger picture, you're going to fight over this tree's a Muslim, that tree's a Jew, this tree's a Christian, when the whole fucking forest is on fire. It doesn't matter about the individual trees. What is causing the goddamn fire? And you'll find diversity within the greedy top 1%. And once you get into that area, who wouldn't? Do you blame any of these people? You got riches and you're on top of the goddamn world. Wouldn't you protect that for your kin and your family? That's what we all want,
Probably.
isn't it?
I think we should get
Wouldn't
rid
you?
of all white men that's lazy in bed.
Ooh.
I have a feeling Gutter doesn't just lay there.
Rubs it down to a nub. Smoke starts coming out and everything. It's amazing. SE says, let's get rid of the big black dick black dudes.
See?
Yeah, I
See,
couldn't
that's
believe
funny,
that.
man. You guys are so psyched. You guys are so
That's a
like
tell.
love to own that stereotype, right? The big dick black dude. But it's like, is that true? I don't know. You know what I mean? I wouldn't know. But I go, hey man, if you want to measure,
Prove it, SE. Prove it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm Italian. We're half nigga. We're like half African. I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, it depends.
You
If
ever
you're
see how we are?
Sicilian,
Isn't
then
it
you pot
Italians
eggplant.
that are
Yeah.
supposed to be like crazier and shit in bed or something?
Yeah.
I
Can
think
be.
Italian is supposed to be like,
Can be. It depends when you get us.
or is it Latinos?
Don't wait
Maybe
till
it's
4 in the
Latinos.
morning.
Too fucking
I feel
funny.
bad
This-
for that's where I feel bad for like North Korea and China. That's why China's so mad. Very bad.
Because they have little dicks?
American penis so very large. American penis
Yeah,
so
but they
very
got all the
large.
brains, right? They get all the brains. They're the smartest
So they
fucking
know
people
how
on
to
the
hit
planet.
the G spot without having a big old SE
They're about
wang.
discipline and education. They're
I
not.
know.
They're not making people say the Pledge of Allegiance to fucking pride flags. They're like, get in there and learn math.
That's right.
They're not pumping
Tiger
out
moms
political
and shit.
activists. They're not. We
Yep.
pump out political activists, and they're pumping out educated students.
I know.
Your wife's gonna get on here, SE, and beat the shit out of both of us.
You guys are wow.
Well, Missy, you never had this fucking Italian. I could get a little fucking crazy. It depends on the night. Depends on the night.
We
So
all,
in other words, if
we
you got
all,
SE
drunk
is
dick
in-
or not,
we all have.
I might pass
Stereotype.
out on your ass unless you're doing something spectacular. Don't wait all night. Catch me while I'm primed up and it's like, hey, let's do this. Don't make me wait.
catch
Catch
When I'm
me
me outside.
primed
How about
up,
that?
I'm saying, hey, catch me outside. How about that? Yeah.
How about that? That chick's a millionaire, man.
She won.
Our country is
She
so
fucking
screwed.
won.
That loser piece of crap.
Won.
Yeah, won.
She's laughing
won.
at everybody.
Yep.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see. Flight crew.
You know what? I
says-
blame all the BBC motherfuckers for the bad reputation of white dudes in bed. If you're black,
too.
you're the reason that white guys get a bad rap in bed. I say
Bobby,
we take out all the BBC guys too.
Bobby, Austin's being racist.
Where's he at? Where?
Speaking of Jews, I am a Jew people out of silver on eBay right now. Just having a fun time bidding. Nice. You're Jewing people out of silver? Hey, you know how the first wire was made, right? Two Jews fighting over a penny.
Between my husband and his 4 fingers, I can tell you right motherfucking now. Stretching a penny.
That's right. That's right. I tell you, man, I was talking with my old man. And what now?
As he said, my wife has a black and white TV and a flip phone because I said she gonna come on here and whoop the shit out of both of us.
Oh. I was hey, Essie, and any other people who just happen to be more melanated than I am. I was talking with my old man, and I get down these rabbit holes every now and then on the internet. I'll just look something silly up, and it'll lead me from one thing to another thing to another thing. And I think I talked about it on our show before about the blatant racism. I see it as racism, and of the worst kind, where like racism, you make a race feel bad about itself and make yourself feel superior, right? That's like the definition of old-timey gross racism, right? If you go on fucking porn, man, and you like Black New World Order, you will get videos where it's completely denigrating the white guy, where this black guy, and obviously he's going to be hung like, you know, an elephant, is banging some white chick, and they're making fun of the white guy, and they're just, dude, it's the most disgusting shit and I'm not saying it from the point of view like white guy and it hurt my feelings. I'm saying it from a person to another person. I can't understand doing that to people to make them feel so disgusting. And it makes me question a couple of things. It makes me first understand how black people could, because they endured shit back in the day about white people, making them feel
They still
stupid
do.
or like animals or not human. So there was years and years and years of that kind of mental beatdown being put on them. So when I see this stuff now flip the other way, it's like, okay, there's your revenge. That makes me nervous when I hear things like that, because then I go, well, when they say they want diversity and equity and everything else, or they want the reins of power, all it's going to be is revenge.
Wait,
That I
Essie
don't like.
knows what porn site it is. Okay, wait. I was gonna say, Yank, or I was gonna say, Essie, you
Well, there's
probably
like a
shouldn't
million
show
of them.
us. You shouldn't show us anything.
Yeah, but
in front of Yank, 'cause
in the
he's gonna
name
feel-
in the name of being honest and fair here, though, a lot of black guys take a lot of the white chicks that not even us white guys want to bang.
Oh, I know.
I mean,
yeah.
When you see some of these whales pushing a stroller, somebody fuck that girl.
Joke,
You know.
fucker.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there is cuckold porn, right? There is cuckold porn, but
Absolutely.
there is
Every
also
hotel room
Black
comes with a
Black
chair.
New World Order porn. There is also what's the other one? Queens of Spades, where the white
No.
chicks all have a little tattoo of a spade on them, and that yeah, you
Oh,
look
you're
this
going
shit
down
up.
a rabbit hole with
No,
this.
I'm not.
All right.
Well, that's what I mean.
This.
That's what I mean. Like I
Yeah,
look
he's
at it
going
almost.
down a rabbit hole.
I'm telling you,
Going
I
down a
look at
rabbit
it like
hole.
an encyclopedia, like I would some other thing that I'm looking at, whether it be space
Sure.
or whatever. It's to
That's
me,
what I
it's
should tell Marvin
fascinating
too.
the
It was research.
social, political, societal
black
issues
chick-
that we got going on here, and the fact that this is
Yeah.
going on. And here's the thing that goes with the other thing. Guess who owns most of the porn sites? Those people you
Jews.
were just defending. Yeah.
I'm not defending Jews. I'm not attacking Jews based on
Okay, fair
this
enough.
simple religion.
Fair enough. You're right about that.
I think
my
blanket
bad.
statements are stupid.
My bad.
I think
You're
they
right.
take away a lot from being able to pinpoint the actions of people. When you just blame it on their religion, you don't blame it on other aspects that are red flags of behavior and maneuvers. Because
though,
people of all
I am so
religions
sick
make
of
the
hearing
same
about
maneuvers.
everything has to be blamed on somebody. Like, there's got to be blame. Like, how come we can't just fucking live life? How come there's got to be
blame
fucking
Trump.
blame anywhere?
No.
Do you know why, Gutter?
I blame
Do you know
Trump.
why?
It's all
because
Trump's
everybody
Somebody's
identifies that's because in this country, especially because we are so mixed, diverse population, everybody identifies with their little clique. And this is why I fight against it so much, against people who say my community, my people, my this. No, we're one goddamn nation. We're one friggin' people. And then until we get that in our heads, and that's the tape that plays, we're always going to be this weird sectioned off, and it's just going to happen.
Kind of like
we'll never
Glenn
evolve.
Beck was saying, it's a national divorce. Either we're going to do a national divorce where the blue and the red are going to get a divorce, or we are going to realize and come together on both sides and realize
not going to happen.
Government
not going to happen.
That
I don't
we
think
need
it's going to
fucking go against.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Not
going to happen. You know what's going to happen with the divorce? The people with guns and the people with guns and the people without guns. It's going to end up in bloodshed. And all these people that like gun control and big fucking government are going to learn a lesson real fucking quick. Real fucking quick.
And guess
bring
what?
Bring it. Or shut the fuck up, pack your fucking bags, and get the fuck out of here. If you don't want to be accountable, America is about self-governance, limited government. Make it for yourself. We're not a fucking nanny state. We're not a welfare state. That's how we prospered. If you don't want accountability and you want to be taken care of, go to North Korea, go to fucking China, go to fucking Venezuela, get your tickets, get on the bread lines, and adhere to them. Fuck that. We are the government in America. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna say too much here, but what I will say is the government does not rule my life. I live freely. I have whatever I want. I do whatever I want, and they don't have a word in edgewise to a certain point. Now, I do certain things to abide by, not to be obvious. I pay my taxes and all that. But this is the land where it's up to us to govern ourselves.
So
Okay.
what do we do, Bob? What do we do?
Well,
that's all nice and good. What do we do? Because here comes your homework. Everyone's homework.
start running for fucking office.
That's the main one. That's the main one.
Start running
but
for
here's
fucking
something you can
office.
do in the meantime. I made it simple, and everybody, Google is your friend. So if you look down the bottom, I bothered to look up the Capitol Hill switchboard operator number, and you could get your congressman, your senator's phone number, and you can call them, and you can tell them to fucking stop funneling this Ukraine shit and stop pushing us towards fucking World War III. You don't want this. I don't want this. I was never fucking asked to do this. Oh, no?
I'm going to counterpoint that, though. I'm going to
what?
counterpoint this. I'm going to counterpoint that. Walking away from Ukraine. Hold on.
What? Yeah.
Walking away from Ukraine is the same thing that we did in Afghanistan. It shows weakness.
So what? So what?
That's going to cause World War III.
No, it's not.
The second we walk away from Ukraine, Taiwan gets invaded, Israel gets invaded.
None of it is our fucking issue, dude. Taiwan is fucking technically part of China. If China wants to retake Taiwan, that's their fucking business. It ain't our business. It's our business because they make our chips.
Until they realize that the U.S. is such a fucking pussy that they can now invade the U.S.
Nobody is a pussy if you
step
got
into
nukes.
A place,
no one's a pussy if you got nukes. Stop saying that because that's a bullshit argument. Everybody's got fucking
Biden
nukes,
ain't gonna
Bobby.
Use nukes against them. Biden ain't gonna use them. He let the Taliban take over our fucking.
Biden doesn't run this country. The military-industrial complex runs this country, and if a missile flies across the ocean to land into America, we're throwing missiles. Don't kid yourself. It's
after
up to
the
Biden,
fact, right? After the fact. After
even before,
the fact.
Even before. It depends. Russia's talking about nuking England.
We would have fucking bitch slapped Putin by now if we had a real fucking commander in chief.
You know, I believe in this in the strength thing. I get it, but there's a point where like you don't need to be strong for some countries that got nothing to fucking do with you. We need to be the world police. We don't need 500 fucking bases around the world. We don't need it. We got fucking shit happening in East Palestine, Ohio, and nobody's going there to save them people.
When do we slap the shit out of the bully?
We've been doing it for fucking 30 years.
And then we stopped.
Yeah, we stopped. Because you know what? The bully was done.
Now the bullies are running rampant. It's like bail reform.
Not with us. Not with us. Have we had another 9/11? Nope.
We let a Chinese spy balloon traverse the entire fucking country. And then we got a tongue lashing from China from shooting down a fucking balloon. We look like pussies right now.
Different. No one fucking died.
When you see a bully beating up on a nerd, you walk up and you slap the shit out of bully and you say, if you ever bully someone in this school again, I'm going to fucking take your knees out. That's the situation we're at. You let the bully go, oh, well, you can fuck with the nerds, but just don't fuck with me. And then the bully is eventually going to turn and go, what the fuck are you going to do?
I'm glad you ain't making policy, man. I'm glad you ain't making policy. No offense, brother. I love you. Happy birthday. But I'm glad you ain't making policy.
Ukraine.
What do we need Ukraine for? What do we need Ukraine for? What's the worst thing that would happen if Russia took over Ukraine? Which, by the way, Ukraine used to be part of the Soviet Union. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Biden's not going to be able to fucking
used to be part
funnel
of the
his
Soviet
money through.
Union. Russia was the Soviet Union.
That's what I'm saying. But Ukraine was part of the Soviet Union.
Yes,
Ukraine.
And everybody wants to forget that Ukraine was bombing their own fucking people over the last decade. Half of fucking Eastern Ukraine identifies as Russian.
What's that got to do with us? What's that got to do with what we're talking about? I'm asking you a question. What's the worst that's going to happen if Russia takes over Ukraine? What's the worst that's going to happen? Nothing.
Honestly, China going into Taiwan, Iran going into Israel, and then Russia possibly pushing into fucking Poland, where we're under contract under NATO to fucking go in. And then you got World War III while our military is
Okay,
fucking
so there's
gutted.
a lot of supposition in what you just said. There's a lot of subjective.
Okay, that's fair.
You know,
what do we have
what
to
may
say
happen.
to them?
To
what
who?
do we have to say to them?
To
Please
who?
don't come at us. Don't come at us.
To who?
Do
though?
whatever
What do
you want
ask?
around the world. Okay.
No.
Now, what do we benefit from Ukraine being okay before they destroyed the horticulture, the farmlands, the grain the bread basket? Okay, Taiwan, chips, microchips. You see, we've outsourced so fucking much that America
Yep.
kind of depends on this supply line. And then we're shutting down our own shit. China owns half the fucking farmland and all that shit over here. All our farm equipment's ran by computers. We're in a vulnerable state where we have no we're depending
that's
on the
true.
nerds to keep our country run, and the bullies picking on our nerds that are keeping our country running. We have no choice at the moment until we bring all of that back, where we're not dependent on outside nations. We have to protect them. And it never would have fucking happened under Trump. That's what I'm gonna say, because Trump, he'll fucking buy Moscow, and Putin's like, I don't know, this guy may be crazy by Moscow. Leave Ukraine alone. And everybody else is fucking watching. The America's just stepping back, and we're gonna be the ones to fucking suffer. If we were independent on all of these aspects, then it wouldn't matter. But we are, so it does matter.
So basically,
You know what I mean?
giving into the idea that we are now in a global world, and that's that. So,
well,
so
we got to
kiss
take
away
it back.
your
That's
sovereignty.
fair. We can take it back. We could take it back. But we need somebody who's going to say, bring it back here. And that was Trump.
Okay, but he's not in,
Trump
so we
was
got to deal with
America
where we're
first.
at. We got to deal with where we're at. Now,
Buy
you put in a whole
storable
bunch of
food,
suppositions
buy
there.
ammo.
You put in a whole
Yes.
bunch of suppositions where, oh, okay, so if Russia takes Ukraine, that means that China is going to take Taiwan. Let me ask you a question.
Gonna
Would you
happen.
rather fight? Would you
I
rather
would bet money
fight?
on it.
Excuse me. Would you rather fight Russia in the east and China in the west at the same time? Because that's what we're doing
It's gonna
now.
happen at this rate.
If what you're
Gonna
saying
happen.
is going to happens, China's going to come after Taiwan. We're going to be half mired down
Yes.
in a fucking proxy war with
Yep.
Russia in Ukraine. That means
Yep.
we're going to have to fight with
Yes.
what we got left, China, to stand for Taiwan. So now we're going to have a two front.
Yep.
That's winnable. That's winnable.
Nope. We're gonna
Okay,
fucking lose.
so what the fuck are
and
you
that's
talking
why it's
about?
urgent.
When I say leave
Okay.
Ukraine alone, bring our shit back to here, and then we can launch from here wherever we need to fucking be. But we don't need to be anywhere
I'll
at the
explain
moment.
It's very simple. The second we walk away from fucking Ukraine, it's gonna show weakness like we did in Afghanistan. It's gonna show that America will just abandon. Oh, if you fight hard enough, America's fuck it. So you're gonna win. Okay. We need ammunitions, ships, we recruiting fucking military, and be like, no, we're here. Fuck you. Go home. We're not fucking debating. The second we walk away, we walked away from Afghanistan. Putin fucking invaded Ukraine. The second we walk away from Ukraine, China invades Taiwan, and then Iran goes after Israel, and then all of our allies are sitting there going, "Where's America?"
Gutter, I see it. What?
Hey, I was explaining my point.
Gutter wanted me for something. Yes. What's up, hon? What David's saying?
We gotta get Bobby out of New York.
Answering.
We got a what?
We gotta get
Bobby out of New York.
Our son out of New York.
Yeah, it's turning him into a fucking warmongering liberal.
I'm scared. Bobby.
Hey, warmongering.
Just hang tight, buddy. We're coming. Hang tight, buddy. We're coming. Don't give in to their ways.
I don't think you understand how this works. I don't think
you understand
I'm not a
how this
neocon.
works.
That's right. I don't think you understand how this works. I've seen this
Do you
show
know
before,
this whole
man.
Ukraine thing could have been avoided? The
Yeah.
whole thing.
If-
it's
yeah.
cyclical,
Yeah.
so you should know that by showing weakness, everybody else is going to trample you.
That's bullshit. You got the big stick. No one's trampling anybody. You're worried about them trampling
big
some
stick?
fucking third world shithole.
What big stick? Russia has more nukes
We
than
got
us, and
fucking
China
nukes.
has
We got the
more
world's
naval
most
ships than us.
powerful army. We got the world's most powerful army. We
No,
got
we don't.
nukes.
No, we don't.
Our army may
No,
not
we
have
don't.
the most guys, but we have the most weapons, and it's been used. It's been used the last 20 years. We actually have experience in fighting. All these other countries don't.
Until the people in control of it just started giving up and walking away and giving it up to the fucking high school bully. Should have slapped the fuck out of the Taliban and been like, we're not fucking around. The problem is the leadership.
I agree with that statement.
We have the
we were 20
resources.
years in the fucking
Okay, we
in
have
the Middle
the
East.
resources. You're 100%. We have the resources. The problem is we don't have the leadership to utilize the resources at the moment.
But that's
And
a
I
different
could see that
story.
easily spiraling out
So
of
if we
control.
don't,
We have a
if we don't
fucking
have the
pussy in
leadership,
chief.
if we don't have the leadership,
Yes.
then why the fuck are we?
I'm not
in a
saying we're not
proxy war?
capable. I'm not saying we're not capable. I'm just saying that under this leadership, it ain't gonna happen. We're not using our resources. We should be gearing up the military, saying, "Listen, we're putting our foot down and saying, get the fuck out of here and knock it off." They all look at Biden and laugh. We got a clown in chief, right?
I agree with
now.
that.
So
I just
Aka
don't
doesn't
see
have the
I
resources.
just don't see the
I'm
juice being
just
worth the
saying,
squeeze.
We don't have the leadership.
I don't see the juice being worth the squeeze.
Until we run out of computer chips, we run out of grain and food and our supply lines. Look at the fucking supply chains. We shouldn't have supply chains. We should be investing in America.
I agree. Those
So
are
we're
all
vulnerable
valid
right
points.
now. We need that.
Yep.
We need that. And we don't have it. We don't have it right now. We got to rebuild it and we got to protect it. So in the meantime, where we're getting all those resources
$100 billion,
we need to defend.
So sending $100 billion and printing the Fed up to $31 trillion in debt, that's a fucking cure?
Not what I'm saying.
We're not building any fucking things here. What?
Impose tariffs and lower the fucking rates on corporations here to fucking manufacture. Exactly.
I agree, but with $31 trillion in debt, you got to pay that. You got to pay that, you know. See, because where this is going is this is going to be a big debt relief war. That's what this is. That's what this is going. You have World War III. It's going to happen like World War II, where you absolve countries of debt, and we're going to get absolved of debt. But we're not going to be number one when it's over.
No. It's very easy
so
how
we're
it
be
works.
Beholden to China.
Crew. It's actually very easy. It's very easy. We could tell China to go fuck themselves. We're not paying you. Fuck you. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Fuck you. Why do you, we're cutting you out from our market. Why couldn't you say that to China right now? Think about this.
Because like you said.
Why couldn't you tell China to fuck off?
Because they make everything from fucking aspirin to tape.
Yes.
That's why you can't.
That. I look like an angry fucking drag queen. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's all right, man. At least you look like a crazy drag queen. I just look like an angry dude.
Fuck out of there.
I did this for you guys. I actually stopped to pick it up because it was a birthday thing. But this is probably one of the most interesting lives we've had in a while. Where I'm just yelling at everybody. I'm not yelling at you though. But what I'm saying is we're both on the same side. The different approaches. The problem is we depend on these fucking nations that we're protecting because we've outsourced everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
I agree. Everything.
And to bring it back,
everything.
The policies that we have right now with pussy leadership, we got people that are beholden to these countries, which is why it's outsourced to them. We can't that we don't go into World War III. Everything we depend on is outsourced.
Yes.
China is running our country right now.
That's bad.
Very bad.
Okay, so this is where if you just hear me out for 2 seconds, I've been saying this consistently
100%.
since we started this fucking show for the last year.
Yeah.
We've already lost. When people are going to get that through their fucking head that we've already fucking lost, all this shit we're doing is leading to a very bad place. You can't win it by voting. You can't win it by fucking changing things around. It's already fucking over. The fat lady's singing, just nobody likes the tune. You know what I'm saying? China's won. China has won. They have outmaneuvered us. I know people hate that idea.
Hey, you ever watch a fucking Rocky movie? We're in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. There's 12 rounds. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Are you just gonna cower and run
Yeah,
back to
Tony,
the
you're a
cave?
sick fuck.
What?
What the fuck did he say?
Put it on the screen. What did he say?
Yeah, put it up. Do you know how you start getting your car fixed in America? You start fucking you start running for office and running on policies that are American first.
That's how you will get your car fixed? I'm lost.
He's talking about not being able to get his car fixed, invest in our own manufacturing. Our manufacturing does not happen here.
Right, and it won't be allowed to.
Honestly,
It won't be allowed to come back.
I can't say too much, but there's certain politicians that if I met in person, I mean, you'd see me on the fucking news, and they wouldn't be running policy anymore. I got
Bobby.
news for you.
Hey, Bobby,
Yeah, I'm here.
just make sure you're looking at your Discord.
Oh, we're in Discord. Okay.
Well, which one? Oh yeah, we're always in Discord. Oh, Yank got alive. Yeah, you go on Discord.
No, the meme cafe.
I'm not in here. Shoots man attempt. That's the cop.
Scroll all the way down. Fucker up.
Where are we? I'm all the way down. I'm looking at off-duty police officer.
Oh, fuck. Scroll all the way
What
down.
channel? I'm in Yanking Gutter.
I said
I'm
go
all-
to meme cafe.
All the way down. It's the fuck.
Shut up and go to meme cafe, boy.
What's a cafe? Is that like a French coffee? A cafe?
If you're in Discord, fucker, you'd know.
No, I don't like the way you people talk over there.
Bobby, you would
You
like
frozen?
the way we talk over there.
Nah, you guys are
Except
not
for-
nice
I
over
don't
there.
like this
Come
one.
on.
Bobby, have you scrolled to the bottom?
People.
It's all broken up. I got a question. Anybody else in this chat here have any thoughts on this hey, we get loud with each other, but Bobby and I know that neither one of us is mad at each other. That we're just discussing ideas, and ideas get heated in topics. It's definitely nothing personal at all. So
Oh, you should
if
see it
anybody
on
else has a
Discord.
passion
It's
about
really-
this and wants to come on, I'd love them to come on, because this is important shit, guys. In my opinion, I think we're headed towards some very dark times if we're not careful. We've fallen over this abyss of war many times in the past. Many countries have done it. Many nations have done it, all to their detriment. So I want to be very cautious and careful about how we're stepping, and I don't like the way I see us stepping. So if someone believes the way I feel, come on. If you believe the way Bobby feels, come on. It's fine. But I'd love to hear some other people's opinions on it.
Oh god, you're gonna play another fucking video of me dancing, aren't you, you bitch? No, Yank's not allowed to see Discord.
no. Did
No,
you
what
go
are you
on
doing? You
Discord?
are breaching. Yeah, I saw it. The guy's making out, lap, and this and that. Yeah. Yank's not allowed to fucking see
No,
what
Ash.
goes on in
There's
Discord.
no anxiety. There's no
Huh?
anxiety. Ashley thinks because I'm puffing on my
Okay,
stogie,
so
I
as
got
you
anxiety.
guys were arguing,
Mhm.
We weren't arguing. We were
Yank,
debating
as
with passion.
That's right.
you guys over in memes or gifs, whichever. Okay, so it started right about here. Okay, where is it? Right here. Okay, I posted
Oh
this
boy,
one.
here.
And it
This
was
is
of
why
you
you got to
two
get in the Discord, Yank.
slapping the shit out of each other. Okay. Okay. And again, somebody's pushing somebody down. Tony posted that one. Okay. So
Why are you showing
we
Yank
get
what's
here
on
and Ash,
Discord?
she's
You gotta
looking
get
on
on Discord.
fuck.
Fuck off. I'm
Man
gonna start
palm.
charging you admission every time you share this with the public. Gotta join the
No,
Discord.
That's
Jake,
funny.
that's what you're missing. Shit. Wait, you slapping the shit out of each other. Michka's point out. Okay, Tony's pointing out that you guys are whooping each other. Yank fighting with a BBC, whatever. What's the BBC?
Big Bob
I'm
cock.
so
Big Bob's
stupid.
Big Bob's cock. Or Bob's
Then
big
here I am
cock.
stirring shit.
And then it
Okay,
says, yeah,
wait.
make it out.
Then-
No show Tony's putting on,
Gord.
you know, you
Then-
might not be able to show some of that on YouTube.
Okay.
I don't know how they feel about
Hey,
that.
are you ready, Yank?
Yeah. Go
He's not
ahead.
gonna like it. Not gonna like it.
Are you ready, Yank?
He's not gonna
Yeah,
like
go
it.
ahead.
Yeah.
What, the
Oh,
two guys
it-
there?
It
What
leads
did
to
you
head.
eat for dinner tonight? Wait, what did you eat for dinner tonight?
Steak.
Who?
Steak.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh God.
What am I looking at? Oh,
Nothing yet. It's delicious.
Brokeback Mountain.
No, they're fucking windmilling each other's tongues.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Well, you know, it takes a special someone to even find that fucking GIF. That GIF. Yeah, these guys, they're swirling tongues. It's not a still. It's not a still. Them guys, it's not playing. Gotta go. Thank
Yeah, I don't
fucking
see
God,
I don't
'cause
see him moving, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking.
It's so much
I'm looking
fun
at it on
looking
my
for them.
screen. I'm looking at it on my screen, and I don't like it. I can't. It's one of those horror shows. I just can't look away. That's horrible.
It was
You
funny
guys
as
are
shit.
fucking
The
sick.
funniest part is, Yank, as the live is happening, we're getting these memes that we can see over here if you're paying
yeah.
attention, unless you're like Bobby and you're too into screaming into your microphone that you
Yeah, I'm
can't
fucking
pay attention
yelling.
to what's going on Discord. So
No.
it's pretty funny. I'm telling you, it's hilarious. This all went along with everything you guys were doing. Like, as you two said, oh yeah, well,
I know.
you guys do understand that me and Bob just disagree and blah 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 blah. That's where I posted that you two getting
Oh.
back together, hugging each other, and then Tony posted the windmill tonguing each other, and yeah, it went
It's
from there.
it's a
gotcha.
completely interactive chat way. It's you could post pictures and all that. Oh, what's this? Is that titties? Oh, fuck you, Tony. Fuck out of here. He's making fun of my dance videos. Listen, we are at a point now where we kind of have no choice, but this is all right. This is the line we're at, Yank. Walk away from Ukraine and look like defeated fucking pussies, or stomp out the people that are going to ruin everybody's good time. Slap the bully.
I reject your first fucking line wholeheartedly.
Okay.
Stepping away from Ukraine does not make us look like pussies.
After Afghanistan, it totally does.
No, it doesn't. We did our
Yeah, it
job in
does. Don't get
Afghanistan.
We gave them our air base that was right next to China and let the
That's something
Taliban take over
separate.
after 20 fucking years of fighting
I
a war there
agree.
that
We gave
lost.
over Bagram
We
Air
lost it.
Force Base.
We
I
lost
agree.
the war.
I agree.
We lost the
No.
war. We lost.
We lost the war for hearts and minds, I guess you could say.
We gave them our military equipment. We gave
That
them our
okay,
air
yeah,
bases.
okay.
And we allowed our own people to get killed and did not retaliate and come back. We
Okay,
just
so
walked away
saving
from a
face,
fist fight.
saving face for you is more important than Gutter's grandkid growing up in not a nuclear wasteland.
How
Cool.
about
Cool,
if you,
dude.
how about this? If you kill one of our citizens or our soldiers, we're gonna fucking come back and kill you back. And we didn't. We allowed our soldiers to get fucking killed and did nothing about it.
Where?
We'll just
Where?
have the helicopter in Afghanistan.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just confused about where we were talking. Okay.
In
well,
Afghanistan. We
listen,
pulled them out. There was a way to pull out of there without just saying, all right, guys, just have it all back. Sorry, didn't mean to start this shit for fucking 20 goddamn years. And then just left our men, let them get fucking murdered, and did nothing about it. And then we come into Ukraine a day late, $1 short, and it's like, well, war is hell. But we had the power. We had it. There was not a death there for so long until they would just like give up, walk away. Oh, they killed some of our guys. All right, well, they were casualties. We'll walk away. No. If you kill an American soldier, we're gonna come right back and be like, hey, we're pulling out. You fucked around. Now we're gonna fucking wipe you out. You're gonna learn a lesson about fucking with America. We did not do our men justice. We left them there to fucking die and did nothing about it.
Okay, so I hear your argument.
And then hold on. And then you wonder why you got. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Last point about this. Then you're gonna wonder why we have recruitment problems. Who the fuck's gonna sign up for a military when your government's gonna leave you behind?
Okay. Who the fuck is going to sign up for a military where you're going to get shipped off to some fucking godforsaken place you got no business being there, and they're going to tell you you're fighting for freedom, you're keeping everybody free, and it's like you're fighting for a fucking dictator.
It's happened throughout World War.
You're fighting for a dictator. Are you just going to gloss over that fact? Zelensky's a dictator. Zelensky's a dictator. Okay, so
I've
what
been
freedom
yelling
are
about
you fighting
Zelensky
for?
the whole time. I've been
what
yelling.
Freedom are we fighting for?
Ukraine has Ukraine. Our show in Ukraine has nothing to do with Ukraine except for the bread basket and the food. It shows when America gets involved. Okay, again, Yank. I'm gonna break this down very easily.
No,
there's
you're
a
not.
bar.
No, you're not. You're gonna move the goalposts around and talk about some other war.
I'm gonna say the fucking same thing I said before. There's a bar brawl going on. Doesn't matter what bar. We'll consider the bar a different country, right? Yeah. America gets involved. Walks in. When America walks in.
Why?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Yes, it fucking does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Unless you just want to be bar police everywhere you go.
Doesn't matter. We're in there.
We're in the bar.
It's irrelevant.
Okay, we're in the bar. We're in the
bar.
Bar
brawl breaks out.
Okay.
America says this ain't fucking happening.
Why?
Doesn't matter. America fucking said so.
No, dude, I totally disagree. I totally disagree with the way you're framing this, man. America says, America, the most fucked up government on the planet that's been running around starting wars all over the fucking place.
Oh, but I thought
other countries got to listen to. Why?
Oh, but I thought we had the nukes. I thought we had the technology. I thought we had all that, Yank. Because America
use them. There are just reasons to use things.
America was the superpower. America looks like a fucking bitch right now who's getting bitched out of bar fights. That's what I'm saying.
America looks like it's grasping at straws and is being run by the puppet state that's running the puppet to start a war with Russia so that Russia can then be one less player on the board that leaves China wide open to take over everything. That's what's fucking happening.
Now, we are in agreement where I say, if you're walking up to a bar fight, America should be like, I ain't getting involved in that shit if it's got nothing to do with me. But once America's in there, America used to be the one to shut down the fucking bar and say, this ends now. All yous get the fuck out of here before we get pissed off. And we don't have that power no more.
Okay.
Then I don't agree with walking into every bar fight.
Then you kind of are, but I'll let you slide with it. Let me say this though: we are supposed. Wait a minute. We are supposed to always have the moral high ground, correct?
No.
Well, no, in our
Depends. There's
thinking,
no angels
in
in
our
war.
documents, in our founding principles, we're supposed to have the moral high ground, correct?
That's out the window. That's out the window. It's gone. You know that.
I do know that. That's why we're
Yeah.
in fucking Ukraine, because this
Yes.
has nothing to fucking do with us. I understand your argument. We got put into it. We got
Once
suckered
we're in
into it.
it,
We went
we just
in,
shut it
and
down.
now what? Now what do we do? So the smart play would be to go, fuck, we're heading towards a bad place. The right thing to do is fuck it and leave.
I say
can
send
have
Trump in
Ukraine.
to negotiate. Let him go in. Trump says he could have it done, and they can go over there, see what you
He
can
can.
fucking do.
Maybe he
what
can.
you can
I
do.
don't know.
Peace through
I don't know. I
strength.
know
But
anybody would
Russia,
probably be better than
China,
the paid guy
China
from
knows-
Ukraine.
China knows
know?
they would beat us in a war right now.
What's
They
that?
know it. If we went to war with China right now, we would lose.
Well, if they went
100%.
economic
100%.
economical war with us, the war they've been waging with us, we've already lost. We can't
What
do
about
anything. We can't bring back
Navy?
manufacturing.
What about Navy?
Yeah, their navy's bigger than ours.
Way bigger.
They have more ships,
way
but
bigger.
they're not
And now
they're
Russia
not as
with
well
the nukes.
skilled. What's
Russia
that?
with the nukes.
Correct.
So Russia has the biggest nuclear arsenal. China
Yep.
has the biggest navy and standing army.
Correct.
What does America have besides pregnancy suits for jet fighters? We're fucked.
That's what I've been saying.
And,
So
and
why
I
not
agree
be
with you
fucked and have
100%.
everything here
Now,
on the country and draw the last line of defense at our fucking borders,
Manufacturing.
rather than borders way over there.
manufacturing.
Okay.
We're beholden to other countries. Manufacturing. Taiwan, microchips.
I know.
Ukraine, grain. Russia is where we got our fertilizer from.
The thing that kills
I'm
me,
with
right?
you. See, we're on the same side real quick. I just want to say this.
Sure.
We're on the same fucking side with all this. I don't agree with the fact that we walked into that bar fight. And I'm pretty sure that if America just stepped up in the very beginning and said, there's going to be no fucking bar fight here, Russia and Ukraine would not be happening. It wouldn't have happened under Trump. Fuck you, fuck out of here.
I tend to agree with that statement. Sure.
So we're
I agree.
arguing moot points because it is happening now. Now, what's the best way out of it? And
Correct.
walking out looking like a bitch is not, because
I would see.
I think
we disagree on that.
I think Afghanistan kind of gave Putin a little bit of moxie to say, oh, they just gave after 20 years and all that money, just gave everything to China and the Taliban. Fuck it. Let's go into Ukraine. And then if we walk away from Ukraine, China's going to be like, fuck it. We're going to surround fucking Taiwan with our naval ships. And then we start suffering with our computer chips.
Well,
then it affects us.
Here's the thing. We're due. We're due for some suffering. No, we're due for some suffering.
Okay.
We're overdue.
I think so. I think so. We've had easy times.
Yeah, man.
For a long time. 100%.
You know, and that's why I say the war is lost. We've lost. Any way you game this out, it's like checkmate, right? It's like checkmate, nuclear war. Oh, fuck, that's no good. Okay, we'll go this way. Checkmate. We lose all. We got no manufacturing. We can't get aspirins or chips, microchips. Oh, fuck. Okay, checkmate there. Okay, we're giving away all our fucking fuel and energy over to Europe because Russia's fucking. We talked Europe into not fucking accepting shit from Russia. So now we're fucked. Okay, that's a fucking checkmate too. God damn it. How about the money? Oh, shit. They're accepting fucking petrodollars in the yuan or the fucking ruble or and all this. Well, fucking checkmate there, too. We're fucking checkmated. It's like 3 moves away and we refuse to go. You win. And I personally don't want to die or walk around in hellfire or a fucking nuclear winter. I don't want to survive that.
Here's the caveat. We're not our government.
True.
Our government is the enemy of us.
Yes,
and that's
very
why,
much so.
And that's why we're here.
That's right.
Regardless of what we think or what our strategies would be, we're beholden to what these cocksuckers
do.
Yep.
If
I was in power.
And that's why I go back to I go back to January 6th. Did not go far enough by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, they should have brought rifles.
Yeah, they should have brought rifles. They should have held the building, and they should have
I
started
wanted-
immediately a whole new Congress and Senate.
100%. It's law. It's law. It is 100% legal at this point to storm the fucking Capitol, release those political prisoners, put you motherfuckers in zip ties, and bring you into the goddamn. Nah, fuck that. All right, it's your channel. I'll save that for my fucking channel. But January 6th was a peaceful protest compared to what's legal by constitutional law. And you motherfuckers no longer represent us.
That's right.
And I will leave it at that.
Yeah, man.
There's no.
Okay, on that we're on
reason
total
to-
agreement. We totally
Okay,
agree. and
on
I'm
that, we're
happy
going
where I
to
am.
take a break from that shit, and
Okay.
we're going to watch this.
Okay.
Oh, don't tell me you got more dance videos. Listen, Yank, I love you. I love that we get heated too because we all passionate about it. So
Yeah, brother. Me too.
Yeah, and it's fair. Oh, what did you do?
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Oh shit.
We're sorry, Bob, okay?
I'm gonna.
We
mute
don't-
everyone.
Oh yeah.
We
This
don't
might
ask
be the
for
first-
permission. We're
It's my birthday. Go ahead. My birthday gift to you guys is international embarrassment. I have humility.
Hey, is that Fetterman? Let me just say that
It's
the guy on the
glitching.
left,
No.
It's glitching.
let me
You end
just
up
say
looking
that the
like
guy on the
Steve.
left is the guy that wants to go to war.
just a minute.
I got nothing to lose, Yank.
Oh, it sucks.
It's glitching hardcore.
big time. That looks like John Fetterman. Who is that?
My boy Adam.
Oh, a big boy, but I'm just saying. He
But
looks
you
like
know what?
Fetterman.
You want a motherfucker like me ready to go to war. You know what? Because when we take fire, I don't give two shits. I'm in there. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. It's the people that guard themselves for their image, like politicians, you don't want in war with you.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't give two fucks. What's the mission? What are we doing? Let's do it.
I was trying to get the whole thing to play.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh God. That's gonna break. What is happening? Oh.
See how nimble I am? I'd be great in guerrilla warfare. I'd hop out of trees so the other motherfuckers start riding them like this. They wouldn't know what to do. And then I just
you
knife
go.
them in the neck. Take their ammo.
I don't know about guerrilla warfare, Bobby, but
Oh, it's so easy. What the fuck is that?
Aw,
Hey, baby.
That's my grandson, motherfucker.
I just saw a naked body for a second. And I see other naked bodies in Discord, so I wasn't sure what was happening here.
Oh, God, he's so cute. Okay, I better stop.
Yes, it's adorable.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't give a
Another
shit.
kid.
Isn't he cute? He's got the bluest
No,
eyes.
he
you
looks
ever
like
seen.
every other kid I've ever seen.
No, he doesn't.
I'm just
He's
being
way
mean.
fucking cuter.
That's what every warmonger grandmother says.
He's got the bluest eyes you ever seen, and he has a really good personality too.
He does.
What's up, Chief?
He's always happy until he's not.
Well, he's definitely related to you then.
That's right. That motherfucker Kelly ain't.
Where the fuck did Rooster go though? I really wanted Rooster to
You
come
ran
on
him
You
and
out,
blame
chase
the
him on,
You ran
Jews.
him out.
Bobby. You come on to people like I do, and
You
that
were
don't
really
work
rough
well.
on him. I know why you
He
were, but
wanted
you
to
were
just
really
blame
rough
all
on
the
him.
Jews, but explain it. At least have the balls to come on and
You
back
didn't
up
should
your
give him a
point.
chance. You
He
immediately
should have
called
come
him
on.
an ignorant
Me,
fucker.
me and Yank went back and forth. Argue your points. Argue your
Yep.
fucking points. Then, if
I
you're gonna
agree.
make a statement like that, fucking have the ball. Otherwise, you have no reasonable explanation for your argument, and you can't back it up. See, me and Yank are actually on the same side. We shouldn't have been involved to begin with. It should never have happened to begin with. But now we're here. How do we fix this? How do we
Yep.
fix this? And I
Yep.
think walking away makes us look subpar and defeated and weak. And Yank says, "Well, cut our losses and walk away." And those are both fair arguments. And I totally
I agree with
understand
that. I agree with
I-
that.
I
Both
understand that.
are fair.
I
Tony-
understand that.
Tony
you
said
know.
you're a bully, Bobby.
Yeah, good. Fuck with me. I'll ride you like a goddamn pony with my
I ride
aceless
you
chaps
like
and my
a
green bow
donkey,
tie.
motherfucker.
Don't make me put my happy birthday shit back. Imagine getting bullied by this fucking guy. Yeah, I'm a goddamn bully. Imagine
I'll
getting
ride
bullied by
you
this
like
guy.
a bronc, fucker.
If you get bullied by this fucking guy, you got bigger goddamn issues. What's up, baby?
Holy shit! Yes,
Give me
you
your
do.
lunch money,
You
motherfucker.
better look out, because he's probably gonna cornhole you or something.
Yeah, he's
No.
gonna follow you into the bathroom.
Yeah,
That's right.
motherfucker.
You
I
are
had-
probably going to get something you didn't
Fuck.
expect.
Get
Don't
bullied by
stand next to
this.
him at the urinal. He'll be peeking.
And I'm pretty sure that Lucky is not going to be your name, even though he's got all them shamrocks and shit going on.
I'm the lucky one. You're,
Fly, why don't you
you're gonna-
come on?
Come
Fly's
on,
usually
Austin.
Fly's usually a
Come
voice of
on,
reason
Fly.
and calm, and he could probably get in the middle here and say some nuanced shit
Why,
that
we're
would
going to
kind of
leave
like
in
float.
about 10 minutes, so come
Yep.
on.
Yeah, you're
Honestly,
down to
though-
your 10-minute warning. So
I think
Right.
I think we had one of the most fiery lives we've had in
Yes.
a while, except
Yeah,
for
that
last week. We, Ashley and Missy, the past couple of lives have been getting Jerry. So we're taking off here. Thank you guys so much though for like the birthday thing and the birthday
yeah,
shout
man.
outs and showing those videos. If it was anyone else, I wouldn't allow those for anybody else to see that side of me. I told my friends, if you got videos you took of me that I haven't seen half of those. They're like, I got videos of you don't know about. I said, you know what? Fuck it. Send
You know
them.
what, Bobby?
We'll
I
have
should
fun.
send you all of them, and you should do a clip of all of them.
No. If you weren't here tonight, you don't get to see that
Fuck
shit.
you. I'm doing a clip of all of them, and then I'll post it.
You guys have you have permission to do that. You're the only ones. So thank
Don't
you
make
all for
me get
tuning
Hal.
in.
Don't make me
Thank-
get Hal.
Oh, how's cool? I love everybody. I even love Rooster. I do. Hey,
could you
listen.
Could you show him a little more sensitive love?
Hey,
like
Fly.
cushion the blow before you slam it to him. Maybe a little.
Listen, Rooster. I'll help you curl your sideburns so you can assimilate a little bit more into how we run the fucking banks. Because I am an Italian Jew, Christian, LGBTQ bishop, and we run everything. I believe in capitalism and Marxism. I believe in tyranny and freedom.
What
Hey.
about the alphabet?
Wait a second. Fly Crew, Bobby. Fly Crew says, I don't want to be in the middle of you homos. I'm thinking that's exactly where Fly Crew wants to be. He wants to be in the
Listen.
middle.
You're gonna be the new no-show. Wait your turn. That's gobble
right.
gobble. That's my
Turkey neck. Back from
turkey
day
neck.
one.
turkey neck beans.
Neck.
That's right.
No turkey neck beans. Listen, Rooster, I love you. Well, I'm fired up. We had. You just can't come on and throw a blanket statement and then not back it up. And then if you're gonna call me ignorant, well, I'll put it to you this way: there's reasons that I have my opinions, and if you can't come on or say it. Even fired up. Fuck it. Fired up. That's
But
what makes
you
this
can't
live
come at
so
people like
lively. You
that.
get to see the raw fucking people. Hey, it's the Jews. Bobby's ignorant, in my opinion. I thought that was an ignorant fucking comment. I don't blanket statement that because I know plenty of people who aren't Jewish who act the same fucking way with greed. And
He
and
said
I'll
in
leave
his
that at that.
defense, you called him ignorant first.
Maybe I'll scroll back. There was a lot going on.
You did.
Maybe.
And
Depends
you know
on what
I
he
love
said.
you. You're my favorite
No.
son.
I'll scroll
You're
all
my
the way to
favorite
fuck.
internet son.
Bring it up, find it, and if I did, I want to see it, and I'll own it. If I called you ignorant first, there was a fucking reason. I don't just walk around calling people stupid, especially
Well, you did it
people
because
that
you
are
were
tuning in
pissed
to
because
learn.
he said that about Jews.
Oh well, then that me calling him ignorant for blanket statement about Jews, it was justified. Fuck you, you're ignorant. If that was the only reason I called him ignorant first, then yeah.
Hey,
You're
don't talk
fucking
about a
ignorant,
guy
and-
who's not here and can't defend himself.
Well, I'm saying if that was the reason I called him ignorant, then I stand by that 100%. If you
Ashley
blanket
said there was a
statement-
cockfight going on here. I say different. It was a
No.
dog fight.
I'm scrolling all the way
Ooh,
to
they
hell
were
back.
docking.
If
It
I
was a
called
dog-
him
it was a
ignorant,
dog
then
fight.
the amount of money has been
Docking?
printed. I'm going back. I'm
They're
all the way
docking,
back up here.
yes.
I'm going back to where it all started. Multiculturalism worked just as intended, period. That's a rooster fucking comment. Multiculturalism. Oh, so we're not allowed to be a melting pot. Okay. Yeah, multiculturalism is not a melting pot. That's fair. With allies like Israel, who needs enemies? Again, anti-Zionism, anti-Jewish. Okay, multiculturalism worked just as intended in America. European unity we once had in the 1950s is long gone. Watch it die. You mean the colonists, okay, who went around taking over fucking countries? Okay, we fought those people in 1776 to gain independence. I keep going. You want to make ignorant comments?
Hey, Bob.
Okay, we
Bob,
keep
let me
going.
ask you a question. Do you know what the
His
Sykes
comments are
Picot Act was?
He left. I'm going to say this real quick, though, before you say me about saying anything about someone who's not here to defend himself.
No,
You
I'm
fucking
asking you.
left because you couldn't back up your bullshit, ignorant comments. I'm here waiting for you, you rooster. Time to roost. Go ahead. I digress.
I was just asking. Are you familiar with Sykes Picot? Do you know what that is? No.
Nope.
It has to do with the formation. I believe. I'll have to recheck it because this is old history, but it's after World War II and the creation of Israel and how that came to be, and the agreement to basically give this land.
in the 1950s that they would give the Jews their own, and they kind of took over the Holy Land and stuff.
Yeah, it was a big messy thing. I was just interested. I just didn't know if you had ever heard of it, and I believe it was Sykes Picot. That was what it was called, as far as a coming together of the minds to make the agreement. I could be wrong. Maybe Chief would know. He's pretty hip on that stuff.
There's some history on that because it wasn't until around like the 1950s that Israel was created, and it was like, here's a nation. That's why it's weird because their religion has also become national. Like it's where I'm from America, but we consider ourselves Americans no matter what our religion is. Israel has become the nation of Jews. But this is what I'll say with that whole thing. Couple of points. Palestine's not a fucking country. Palestine lobs rockets like crazy. Palestinians live in Israel. You will not find a fucking Jew living in Palestine. So
wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute.
Who the aggressor there is a little different.
Okay, but wait a minute. Those are two separate issues. You said they're not a nation because they fire rockets. Okay,
no. They're not a nation. They're a territory. They are literally not a nation.
Okay,
Palestine
but they were there.
Is not a country.
They were there first, right? Technically, they're Persians.
No,
right?
Well,
Palestinians are
so
Persians.
The Jews.
But wait a minute. Palestinians were Persians, right?
Yeah.
Israel had control of that land. Israel lost control of that land.
until
therefore,
after World War
do we
II.
does then the argument then follow suit that if we're going to follow that line of thinking, then does that mean Native Americans now get America back?
Nope.
Why?
And that's why Israel exists, and so does America. Otherwise, you're going to give it back to the Native Americans, the
No,
Spanish
see,
Indians.
no, because if that was the case, then the Palestinians would still be wandering that land, calling it whatever they called it.
They
It
are.
was
They're
carved
welcome
out.
there.
Yeah,
They're
but
welcome
Israel
there.
lost the land. Israel lost it, and I don't know exactly how they lost it. I don't know.
Let me. Okay.
But they did.
Again,
they lost it. That's why they were in all other
Palestinians-
countries all over the place.
Israel
Hold on.
number 3 was
What
recreated in 1948 and had to fight for
Yes.
its very life in 5 wars since 1948. That's what
Yes.
Chief just said.
This is what I'm
Yes.
saying. Palestinians,
Yes.
even though not a country, a territory,
Yes.
Palestinians are welcome into Israel. Israelis are not welcome into Palestine, and Palestine is throwing rockets at Israel.
Yeah. Okay.
They let them in to share the land. Palestinians are in Israel. Israelis are not in Palestine. The Gaza Strip and all that. And if I'm gonna say this, if the people of Palestine and Hezbollah and all them and the people from the Gaza Strip ran Israel, Jews would not be allowed and Christians would not be allowed. Gays would not be allowed. Palestinians are allowed into Israel. The Holy Land is open and protected. I don't agree.
Why do
with
you
what
always
the government
raise your
does.
voice when someone else is about to speak? It's like you
Oh, I
want to
don't
say
know.
all this
I'm
stuff.
I'm finishing.
Yeah,
a
but
point.
your
I'm
finishing
sorry.
needs to you need to be a little more succinct with your finishing
got
because it's like
ADD.
you
You
throw
know,
out
it's hard.
about 7 or
Okay.
8 things, and then it's like, okay, I got to backtrack now 5 minutes to try to get back to what we were talking about.
Well, all
I
right,
am
this
just
is-
asking you: is there something wrong with a group, an area, a nation, whatever you want to call it, that okay, they don't like Jews, they don't like gay people, they don't like whatever? Do you have any right to say anything to them? I say no. You don't.
we call them bigots.
Okay, that's fair. I agree with that, but
You
know,
want to make separate water fountains for them? You want to make
that's
separate
not up to
bathrooms
me,
for
is
them?
it? That's not up to me.
No. You want to treat people different because they're different?
That's not up to me. If
You
somebody else
anti-gay?
wants to do it in their country, that's not up to me.
Fine. That's fair. What's your assessment
that's
on
all
it?
I'm trying to get at, because you keep saying like
That's fine.
they don't let Israel this and the people that and they throw rockets,
Um,
but they get thrown out of land that they were occupying when Israel was remade. They get thrown out
because they were not. Same thing with the Native Americans. What about
Yes.
America? They get out of America, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that was if we go by the logic that we use to justify the fact that Israel is now a country, and we dismiss that the fact that the Palestinians were there for a very long time. But I'm just saying, if they were thrown out and they were kind of taken over by Israel, should then by that logic, shouldn't then we go, well, shit, we took it from the Native Americans, so America should technically be Native Americans.
So you're saying give up to being conquered. What if China took over America? You wouldn't fight back?
Of course I would, but then you're now what
Whatever,
you're arguing
shit.
now what you're
Same
arguing
shit.
though is the
Same
Palestinians. You're
Same
arguing the
shit.
Palestinians' position.
Yeah, you lost. You got conquered. Whatever.
No.
Okay.
Hey, listen, if China came here and conquered and then controlled it for 1,000
wouldn't
years,
fight? You wouldn't
then
have
you
a
know
problem?
what? It ain't mine no more. It's somebody else's.
So you
But if
lost.
they came here and I fought to keep
So
it,
then you agree with Israel being a country and Palestine being a
Not
territory
necessarily.
that got booted. Okay.
not necessarily. I agree that
Let
Israel
Russia
was a
take
country.
Ukraine. Let Israel take. You got to be consistent here, bro. Let
What are you
Russia
talking
take
about?
Ukraine. Let Israel take fucking Palestine, and let China take America. If we lost, we lost. That's how.
I believe that's fair. I believe that's fair.
Good. So Israel's winning. What's your problem?
My problem is they're doing it with our shit.
Well,
They're doing it with our protection. If it wasn't for us,
that's fair.
they'd get steamrolled.
No,
They'd get
that's fair.
steamrolled.
That's fair. That's fair. I 100%. I think we should be taking care of Americans with our own American money before that. That's fair. Okay?
Okay.
I agree 100% on that. But
Okay.
your argument is simply we have the same argument. We're yelling at each other the same fucking thing. Happy birthday!
Put them up. I'll dye your eye for you.
I love you. Yeah, I'll accept it. Listen,
Chief's gonna come on with no pants.
Chief's gonna come on with no pants. Everybody, thank you so much for tonight. Hey, it started off super happy, got super heated. I really hope this was an entertaining live for everyone because this was a wild fucking live. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for all the happy birthdays and the videos. I wouldn't let anybody else air that. That's exclusive to you guys. I'm never even gonna air that. Everybody, hit that like, share, subscribe. Yank, I love you, brother. Gotta
Love
go.
you too, man.
I
Well,
love
it's
you,
still
sweetheart. No, it's fine. That's what people come here for. Jerry. You know.
Yep.
But these are healthy discussions. We're real people. This is raw shit, and we're speaking our fucking minds. If you can't handle it, don't throw blanket statements and run off like a rooster. I know you're not here to defend yourself, but I don't think you could have, and that's why you left. Yank will stand by his convictions, and so will I, and that's what makes for civil discourse. I'm sorry I yell. I do have a problem, and I will say this, and this might make some sense. I have ADD and ADHD. Like, I don't think linearly. Once I lose something, I lose it. If I don't finish a point, I can't go back. It's weird.
I understand.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you for the last year of my life being a part of it, bringing us all together. You know, you guys are the YNG pub, and I love yous. Another trip around the sun, and I hope to see you again throughout the whole next year and many years to come. Thank you for everything you guys did for me tonight.
Right on, man.
Happy birthday,
With that,
Bobby.
thank you, darling. And with that,
Happy
I'm going to
birthday.
bid you guys adieu. I'm going to keep watching.
Or breathing hard or smiling.
Good to see you, Amanda. At least the top of your head, anyway.
Nice to see you too. Hey,
okay, get busy. Finish what
Camera's
you were
still
doing.
on.
It's on her terms,
you guys.
motherfucker.
Oh,
It
I
is
see how
on
that
her
works.
terms. Always. Where's that
Nice.
sandwich, by the way?
Fuck you.
She's waiting for you to get off here to go make it.
Honestly, I love you. I love all of you. Everybody in the comments, thank you for the wishes. And well, I see you next Tuesday.
There you go, brother.
Bye.
All righty,
All
man.
right, guys. Bye.
Peace.
Thanks, Bob. Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys.
Right on.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. That was that got a little heated, but it was cool. I have no problem getting animated or loud or upset or passionate in a discussion.
Except I get yelled at when I do it. Like, you're too loud, you're too this, you're too that. Okay, fuck it. I
Who
give
said
up
that?
trying to do it.
Did I say that to you?
No.
Oh, who says that to you? Don't want to put
The
anybody
other
out.
channels. The other channels.
Oh. Yeah, well, he's got people to protect over there.
They think I'm a bully. Said I can't
Big
eat people.
babies.
He said I can't eat people no more over there. Can't have
Fuck
no
that.
more meals.
Bite him right in the ass. Bite him right in the ass.
No more shish kebabs.
No, you gotta. We always got to do that. Always. Yeah. See, I was wondering. I haven't seen anything from SE in about a week and a half. I
He's
think.
been in jail.
Okay. Yeah, I just caught that. What the hell did he get in jail for? His shit is so white bread. It's not even funny. What does he get put in jail for? He tries not to offend anybody.
Why, crew? No, I'm not bitter. But I got my ass chewed again over it, and it's clear from fucking how long ago? Because somebody can't just fucking drop it.
It happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
SE says speaking out against white toddlers being attacked by black teens. Are you serious? That got you in trouble? Holy shit. That was the kids on the bus, right? I think. Or the one getting strangled? Wow. You know what happened, SE? Someone on your team in your chat, one of your got offended at what you said and called it and flagged you. Because
Yep,
I saw those videos that you did, and you didn't say anything that was out of control or derogatory or anything like that. So that's bullshit. That's the problem with it. We'll probably get in trouble for this one too tonight. Because we brought up the Jews. You know, it was something. I don't know. Said something wrong. Bobby was looking like a transvestite with fucking candles on his head. I think that's what was going on. I don't know.
No.
So
I know, but
it
he
is
did
what it
say
is.
that he was all the alphabet club cheerleader or something. Didn't you hear him say something about the alphabet?
Who, SE? Or Bobby?
No, Bobby. He
Okay,
said something
alphabet.
about he's a Jew and a
Oh,
this
that's
and a
right.
that.
That's right. Yeah. He was claiming all kinds of things. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll probably wind up getting shut down.
Fly wants to be beat. He
Ooh.
likes it.
I know he does. He talked about not getting stuck in the middle, and I guarantee that's where he likes to be.
He would like to be stuck in the middle.
That's what I'm saying.
Fairly certain
Spit
he
roasted.
has visions of it, and that's why he stays off the screen, because he's got to touch himself. Like right now, that's what he's doing. The little sicko.
Let's see if we can.
I mean, if
let's
he
see if we
wanted
can
to prove
shame him into
differently,
getting
he
on
would
here.
just come on the live.
What's that?
If he wanted to prove differently and prove me wrong, he'd just come on the live. But you
I
don't
agree.
see him coming on.
I agree.
I
He's
mean,
completely ballless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's just got him in his hands along
Oh.
with his other hand that's busy. And so that's why he's not coming on the live. Otherwise,
gotcha.
I mean, if he would, that wasn't going on, he would have been on the live by now.
Strategic. I do not have Yeezy slippers on. My Yeezys, no, they were FUBUs. They broke. Very poorly made. I was very surprised. My FUBUs broke. And I wouldn't wear Yeezys. Fly crew. You all can go finger yourself with that peer pressure. Yeah.
Oh, now you're going to start like telling us about your fingers?
I know. Is it 2 or 1? Or are you a thumb guy?
That's right.
Which one
what
is
are
it?
you?
He's the shocker.
That's right.
Fly. Fly likes to be the white girl in BBC Cuckold.
He likes getting his hair pulled.
I guess so.
Whole fist, he said. You sick fucker.
Hal says, I sent
No,
you
he
that
just
song.
got it
I know
over
you
the
touch
edge.
yourself.
Yeah, look what Flecker said.
Whole fist. Whoa. You
He's
go
a
elbow
sick
deep?
Ah!
Damn. Do you punch it? Because that's a thing too. I fell down that rabbit hole. Ugh,
No.
that was a bad way to describe it.
No.
Yeah, like I didn't know that was a thing. You started this actually.
Something that a 14-year-old boy would say when he got caught on a porn site. Like, I didn't know. I didn't know
that was a thing. I mean, of course I've heard of fisting. I did not know about punching.
Even the fist
literally
thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's totally disgusting. It's totally disgusting.
How?
I don't know. I don't even know how you begin to do that. I don't know. It's fucking mind-blowing.
No way. Oh, wasp, walnut, walnut.
Definitely
Wasp don't
walnut.
want here no more.
Missy says, "What rock have I been living under?" Apparently, a very fucking big rock. Because, well, here's the thing, right? Prior to prior to me having a smartphone, and I was late in getting a smartphone compared to everybody else. I think I was in Obama's second term
No.
that I got a smartphone. I didn't really have access to an internet. I didn't get on the internet. I just didn't know shit. So, man, I really kind of went fucking bananas on the internet, learning stuff and trying to figure out stuff. And I stayed away from the whole porn thing for a long time simply because, I mean, you know, when I was younger, we watched porn on video and shit. And it's like, you know, it's all right when you're young, but whatever. It's stupid when you're older.
No,
But then,
it's bad when you're older because it can track you. Used to be it wasn't such a big thing.
oh, yeah, I mean, that's true too. That's true too. But then, like I said, I forget how it started, man. I wound up, how did it start? Where I wound up going down that really weird shit. And like I said, it was literally just because, you know how they, like, I don't know if you've ever looked at porn on the internet. It's like they give you one thing. If you plug in, I started just writing the weirdest shit I could think of, right? And of course something would pop up. So I wouldn't even watch the video. I was more curious as to like what the next thing was and the next thing. And you go down this list and then and it just keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. And eventually you're like, all right, I gotta probably just at least give that 10 seconds of a look to figure out what the fuck they're talking about, because I have no idea. And that's when I ran into like that punching thing and I honestly thought bestiality was fake. I thought people didn't do that. Why would they do that? It's not. There's women and horses and shit. It's fucking crazy. That's one of them things like, bleach my eyes. I don't believe I just seen that. 2 women in a cup, right? Somebody told me about that. 2 women in a cup. Google 2 women in a cup. Google 2 women. I went looking for that thing. I couldn't find it. Finally, when I saw it, I was like, holy Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me?
Well, then you were really pissed off at yourself for taking the time to look at the shit.
I was, because you can't rinse that shit out of your brain. You know,
No,
it's just,
you can't unsee that shit.
And the sad part is there are children who have phones, iPads and everything else, 10, 12, 8 years old, whatever, and they'll talk to their friends at school, and their friends at school will say, hey, look this stuff up. And if it's enough to affect my brain, I can't imagine what it does to kids. You know what I mean? So that's like there's this bill coming out. I forget who's trying to pass it, of internet age restriction. And I think that, or social media. They're trying to age restrict social media to, I think, 16, which I think is probably a good idea. I don't think there should be anyone younger than 16 on social media. There's nothing good on here for them.
Well, how the fuck are they going to know?
What are they going to know? What do they need to know?
No, but how are they going to know if they're 16 or 12?
Oh, yeah, I know.
7?
Yeah. Well, see, I'm not into the idea that the government is going to fix that, but parents should. Parents should definitely monitor their kids better than they do, and not hand them a fucking screen every chance they get, or go over there and watch your iPad thing in your room. No, that's bad. But it is what it
Man
is.
said go to a lemon party, Yank.
No,
like
I'm not looking at anything.
I'm thinking that if Bluntman's telling you to go to lemon party, you shouldn't go.
I will. Yeah, no, I will not go to things that's another reason why I won't go to Discord. No, I'm not doing it. I got suckered into go look at and I can't get shit out of my mind, out of my brain. It's gross. It's wrong.
Wants BBC reparation, a big black cop. No, not so much. No.
What is that? What did they say?
You know what?
Oh,
here's the
BD.
deal.
Uh-oh.
It's just never been my cup of tea, and I think it's a contrast thing, and I don't know how else to put it.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't. I'm a very visual person, so I don't know how else to put it. Doesn't mean that I don't have, friends that are.
It doesn't mean she doesn't
but
like the big D. She just likes it to be a different shade.
I don't know. It almost seems Let's not. Let's not. Let's
David
not. Because
S.
I
says
know that for number one, I know no matter what I say,
you're
the
gonna.
SE's going to disagree with me.
David S. says he's seen the donkey show in Mexico. Wow. I couldn't imagine seeing that in real life. Holy shit. You know what I almost went and saw when I was in Mexico? I almost went to go see a bullfight. And I'm glad I didn't, because I've seen some now on the internet. Again, one of the things, you go down a rabbit hole, right? And that's horrible. Bullfighting is horrible. You know, the way they torture that animal and
that's the kind
oh
of
my
shit.
God.
There'd be no reason. I don't care what kind of history it held. I wouldn't want to see that shit.
Yeah, me neither. That again stuck in my head. Can't get it out. You know, when I think about it, it's like, oh my God. Yeah. Horrible stuff. I mean, this world is really a weird place. You know, that goes to, I was talking about that woman from North Korea that I watched today. And our default as human beings is to live under subjugation and oppression and rule. And that's the norm in the world. Always has been. And this country that we live in, we have been so graced and blessed to be born here for one thing, or came here, and however you ended up, and we get to live this life where other countries have no clue what we talk about. Like that woman from South Korea, when she said they don't have a word for love, and the idea of I is not in their vocabulary. They have no idea what human rights are, let alone like animal rights and this. They have no idea. That is shocking to me that in 2023, there are people on this planet that have no mind of their own because someone else is through force making them live a certain way. And that's the regular around the world. And we're coming to that point within our country. You know, like Beck was saying, we're coming to the crossroad.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to survive it, but hopefully we do.
Well, some will, some won't.
Yeah, a lot aren't. That's
Hopefully
why
the rest of them fight for the ones that couldn't make it. You know, they fight in honor of them.
Yeah.
And for the next generations coming, because if we don't show them how to deal with this, number one, I'm telling you, I wished I could get it through to my kids that public education is, and I know it's really hard, but public education, I think, is got to be completely done away with and then revamped before it ever comes back. Because it is just, it's brainwashing the kids in some of the worst ways. It's not all about they're not just teaching education. It's not necessary. I mean, there's a lot of shit that they're brainwashing these kids with. Yeah. And that's why we got so many kids that are, that are clueless. They don't have a fucking clue.
Jesus. Yeah, it's a spooky, spooky world, man.
Well, and even like my kids, I have like, my kids tend to want to put their, like, they know a lot, but they still want to kind of put their head in the sand. And it's actually my youngest one that actually doesn't want to put his head in the sand, that is well aware and agrees with me. But the other two are kind of like, oh, Mom, well, I mean, once you get to where we're having to, once we get to the nitty gritty, there ain't going to be time to explain anything to them. So if they don't listen now, they're going to make it harder on me because, it's going to be hard for me to get that information out to them, and it's going to be harder on them.
Yep.
Look who's in the bottom.
Oh, I see him. I'm going to let him in.
I got it.
Oh, he's already here, I think.
The BBC has arrived.
How
Hey, it's so big. All it is a black screen.
So big.
You got
Yeah,
zoom
but
out
if
on
you
that
notice-
camera, brother?
Gunner said show.
Notice-
I'm so
You can tell what it is. 'Cause it's just one with a black strip right through the middle. So you
That's
know
right.
what it is.
Damn,
I'm
bro.
driving home from work. No, this was a really good show, guys. I just had to come in and say hi. Like, you guys were very entertaining, very interesting conversations, and it actually like brightened my day because I'm not gonna lie to you. Today was a bloodbath. Like this today was bananas. Like a knife fight. Dude chopped some dude up. It was bananas. The dude broke the guy who got stabbed up mad times cracked the dude's skull. So he's in the ICU. Both of them in the ICU. It's bananas. So it was really crazy. And then I come on, I'm listening to you guys, and it's just funny as hell.
Oh, good.
Woo.
Good. I'm glad we had some fun, man.
Oh,
Are you still
absolutely, man. Good
training? Are
conversation.
you still doing the school training?
School training? What's that?
Yeah, weren't you going to you were starting a whole new career in like getting guns off the street kind of stuff?
Oh no, that was You said school. Oh no, because we do have school division or whatever. No. I'm done with that training. Yeah, that was basically like advanced tactical training and stuff like that. How to recognize guns, how to gun battles in the car, outside of the
Oh,
car. A lot of stuff we've done already, but like it's the advanced form of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going after people specifically with guns, so you need to know how to stay alive if they decide to actually use the gun. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty cool.
yep,
It's done.
yep.
I'm back on the street.
Cool.
I've been on
Nice.
back on the street for like a week, and just
Well, you got some terrible signal going on there, brother. I think we might have lost you.
now, I'm not gonna say. Yeah, I'm driving, so it's gonna be pointless to try and have a long conversation with you. But I just wanted to say that I did get banned because you saw the video. I was just calling out the obvious, like I usually try and do. Like, yo, this is wrong.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So and for some reason, YouTube's like, screw you, man. You guys hear me?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
Yep,
done.
yep.
Anyway, guys, much love to you. Let me stop messing up your show because my reception is horrible. I'll see you guys on the next one, and you guys definitely got to come over to the show, man.
Absolutely, man. We'll gladly be there. Thank you.
All right, no doubt. Have a good night.
All right, man.
for coming.
You too, man.
Good night.
Peace. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sucky signals, man. I wonder how some people get such good signals in cars sometimes. Some people are able to drive around all over the fucking place and stream, and it comes. I try and do it in the car. Forget it. It doesn't even work. So is it the
Look
phone?
what Chief said.
I just bought a DS Arms AR with a grenade launcher on it. Oh, Nice.
That
The
sounds like
240?
fun.
what is it? Is it a 240 smooth bore? I forget what the designation is on that. Usually, it's a 40 mil, right? 40 millimeter, I think.
So, Chief, his name, he goes by SE, or Strategic Eyes.
Yes. Yeah, Black Sheep. We'll come on his show. Absolutely. I've been on his show a couple times, I think. I love it. I always have a good time. He's a good dude. Good host. Yes, 40 millimeter fly. Are you frozen, Gunner? Or are you reading?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
reading.
Well,
ATF
listen, guys.
talking.
We've actually been on for 2 hours and 44 minutes. I'm pretty much out of things to talk about. Oh, I mean, here's something real quick. I have to give mad respect props to former President Carter. I think that having very little to do with his presidency, because I do remember his presidency, and it was nothing to write home about, I do respect the fact that, A, he's the longest living ex-president we've ever had. He's in his 90s. I think he's 98. He's been in the hospital. He's survived brain cancer. and kidney cancer recently. He's been in the hospital a few times recently as well, and he's decided that he's going to go out on his own way and his own terms, and is in hospice currently at the moment. So we're probably going to be receiving in the next couple of days, or that he's no longer with us. And it's kind of a shame, because to all outside things that you can look at, he was a good man. He tried to help cure a lot of ailments in Africa. He did Habitat for Humanity. He was a pastor at his church. And
he liked
still,
peanuts.
yeah, he was a peanut farmer. Yeah. Very simple man, very spiritual man, very godly man. And I think there's something to be said about that. And I'll tell you the other thing. The one thing I remember as a child or as a kid was, I remember 3 Mile Island. And I remember when that happened, and I remember seeing him fly in and then ride in to go into 3 Mile Island after the meltdown to show everybody that it was okay. He helped, because I was scared as a kid, right? You hear, oh no, there's a nuclear fucking thing melting down, and I didn't understand it, and he helped me understand it, and I have to give him props for doing that. He was also a naval nuclear engineer in a sub, so he had an idea of what was going on, and that took big balls for him to do, and he did that. He went into an actively melting down fucking nuclear reactor. We can't even see Buttigieg, Secretary of Transportation, going to, the train derailment in East Palestine. But that's understandable. I mean, he's got kids now, his chesticles, he's breastfeeding, so he wouldn't want to have any of those chemicals get in his chesticle milk to give to his
And it
kids.
would mean he would have to go on racist highways.
Yes, you're right. So, racist highways.
And and interstate.
Yeah.
The interstate is totally racist.
Completely.
So you all know.
And if he went there and there was construction workers there moving the train cars, I'm sure there were too many white ones with hard hats, and they weren't part of the community, whatever. So yeah, it would have been difficult for him. But that just goes to show you that what kind of like guy Jimmy Carter was, that he went there and we can't even get President Houseplant or our Secretary of Transportation or really anybody to go check out the train derailment. So,
SE said Obama drank Flint water too.
What's that?
SE said Obama drank Flint water too.
Yeah. Governor DeWine and the EPA guy and a few other people were standing around in the kitchen taking sips of tap water. I don't think they really took anything and he drank anything, but hey, you never know.
They wet their lips.
Right. So, props to Jimmy Carter. May his passing be peaceful, and may he have smooth sailing on the other side, I guess. I don't know. Facing known like that has got to be a scary thing, and a lot of people with a lot of faith and a religion tend to do pretty good when the time comes with that. I probably will not, if I don't develop at some point some sort of relationship or whatever with a wooga wooga. Yeah, the idea of passing is probably going to be pretty terrifying, especially if I know it's coming. But people that have a relationship or an ideology to fall back on, they're usually unafraid, and it doesn't bother them too much. So I envy that.
Said Carter hates Israel and always supported the Arab terrorists.
Yeah. So, well, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't really know. If he did, then it seems kind of weird to me that Iran would have taken 144 hostages or however many it was. So I don't know about that. But whatever. Maybe. Or maybe he just didn't 100% side with Israel. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's nuance to the man. Yeah, Carter did send SEALs. Yep. That was Operation Iron Eagle, I think, or something like that. That failed.
Chief, I think BBC means big black cock, but I don't know.
British Broadcasting Corporation.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
I don't think that's what SE was saying it was, though.
No, that was so funny though when the screen came up totally black.
I know. Well, and there was like a darker strip of black right in the middle.
Yeah, yeah. Too funny. But then he smiled and ruined it all.
His teeth showed.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. I mean, let me see. No. I would suggest that if everybody who does feel the way I feel insofar as the abyss.
They don't feel that way. They don't have your hand.
Oh, that's true. If they consider the way I'm considering possibly falling into nuclear war by accident, maybe you might want to call your local senators, your senators and your representatives in Washington, D.C. and leave a voice message. The number is 202, I think it's 224-2131, I think is the Capitol switchboard number. I have it down the bottom, but people can do what they want. Google is your friend. You can find it. And if you're in another country, you might want to do that with your government as well.
Google is not your friend.
Well, information-wise, you can get, it's better than the phone book. But I don't have anything else. Do you, Gigi?
I do not. What was my look? What was I looking all?
I don't know. Looks could kill.
Like, what was that? Who was I killing? Fly? Who was I killing? I'm beat gang. Headed off to bed. Love to all. From snowing New Hampshire.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Good night, Wasp. I hope you're feeling
Good night,
better.
Wasp. Yeah, I hope you feel better too. But the snowing, oh man, a little bit of snow would be fucking fantastic right now. They're talking 90 degrees by Friday here.
Shit. We're supposed to get cold weather this week. I don't want to hear it. Just nah.
Missy. Oh, wait a minute. Where is it? Here it is. Hold on, let me put this on here.
About the salt.
Missy's,
I got you, Fly.
Missy asks, Yank, do you really believe calling would do anything? Kind of like not voting, smirk. I believe it can. I believe it can. And here's why. Because it gives them enough of an incentive to pay attention to what people say, where they're not, whereas a vote, they just talk and tell you what you want to hear to get your vote. This, they actually have to do something in order to keep your vote. And I believe that there are a lot of politicians right now that are very susceptible to being voted out, especially on this issue. So I do believe it can have a difference. How much, I don't know. I'm, again, still trying to work within the framework we have. If it was up to me, I'd say have another January 6th, but do it for real. So
I'm going to be around if there's a nuclear war, even if there's one fucking string of hair left on my head. And that's just to make sure every fucking politician is not.
I would suggest everybody watch the movie The Road. And it has Viggo Mortensen. He was the guy.
On?
I think might be on Netflix. But if you look at it, it's just called The Road. And it's a pretty interesting, it's after an apocalypse, and it's what it's like to be on the road. And so, it's not fucking pretty. And that's not a life
I don't know if anybody watched the one that I don't know. They were talking about it on Rick's Live. The fuck was the name? A White Noise. That's about.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen that. That's the train derailment, right?
I want to watch that. Yeah, And when you go on, there's going to be two, and you got to hit the right one. So you have to look to see which one it is. But one's about the an Ohio train wreck, and the other
Mhm.
one, I don't know. It's about something else. I can't remember what it was. But so there is two though. So you got to kind of figure out which one it is. It's on Netflix.
What's the name of it?
White Noise.
White Noise. Hold on a sec. Let me write that down. Noise. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I heard that was supposedly, set in 1984 in the same town as where this train derailment happened.
Yeah.
That to me, that kind of shit. When I hear stuff like that,
It just
man, I've said it on this show before. I've said the people that are in charge of running everything are actually living in ahead in time from the rest of us. They're ahead in time, and they're ahead in time in the sense not like woo science fiction. They're fucking
no, they're
moving through
making
time.
the plans for the
That's
shit
right.
to go down.
That's
Yes.
right, man. They,
I
they
truly
literally
believe
are,
that.
and it's decades and decades and decades ahead of everything we can think of. They have these things called think tanks where people just get together and they go, "What if? And what about? And what if? And what about?" And that's all they fucking do. And billions of dollars get pumped into these things, and they start little things everywhere, hoping that some of these seeds they plant will eventually germinate into their fucking thing. They went, what do you think? Maybe we could, and that's what it seems like to me. It seems like these people are living, and that's why we can't catch them.
Well, and that movie just came out last year.
Wow.
So don't you think that's strange?
Yeah, that's very weird. Yeah.
Way too coinky dink. Just way too. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I get so tired of people going, "Yeah, that's a coincidence, man." It's like, yeah, one time is a coincidence, two times is fucking odd, three times is no, something's up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We can't keep going. Everything's a coincidence. It's not. I hate to tinfoil hat everything, but hey, fuck it. It is what it is. All right, that's enough of that. What do you think, Otto? You want to call it a night?
I am ready to call it a night. We've been
Okay.
doing this for almost 3 hours. We're at
Yeah.
2:56 and counting.
Yeah. So, all right, let's. I'll let you good night, and then I'll do the count out, and we'll be done with that.
All righty. Well, as you know, you guys, thank you for coming. And Fly Crew said it's the Jews, Yank.
It
Oh,
always
yes.
is.
Get Bobby all stirred up. I'm sure
He's
Amanda
not
will
here.
appreciate it.
It's the
Yeah.
Jews.
It's the Jews, Bobby. It's the Jews. All right. But thank you all for coming. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys. And we will see you on Saturday. Or when we see you next Tuesday. So
There you go.
hang
Right
in there,
on.
and thank you all for coming. And happy birthday, Bob.
Amen to that. All right, we're out of here. Thanks, guys, for coming. Happy birthday, Bob, and we will see you around. Same bad time, same bad channel. You know how that goes. And we're out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace.
Good night.